Well, to be perfectly honest, I find it pretty surprising that apparently this song actually sounds like this and isn't just the result of me accidentally playing multiple sources over each other, because I feel like whenever I find something that sounds kind of like this, with this many, I don't know, layered sound channel sounding things, I actually end up, or it actually ends up doing that to me, like playing the same thing multiple times due to it being channeled to something in the background that I forgot to mute or something to that effect, but now apparently that's actually how this sounds. But yes, I'm back after funky sleeping troubles in my previous week, which I mean, after how I handled the end of that week, I would hopefully be able to avoid for now. It's time to return to this thing. I'm actually gonna consider moving the schedule around, like maybe since I've been doing like pretty much nothing but Morrowind for a while and haven't actually been able to keep up with Xenoblade at all for quite a long while now due to these bizarre scheduling issues that I keep having. I thought maybe I could move it around, but then I figured, you know, if I end up playing more Morrowind, I'll probably just end up being able to actually complete the plot sections that I have left of that faster, and well, basically no matter what I do, it'll probably work itself out one way or another. Maybe not in a way that I expect, but in a way that will probably give a good result in the end. I don't know, but anyway, long story short, didn't end up changing things, so here we are. How long is this loop? It feels like it's gone on for like a little bit longer than it needs to. Well, apparently it's about 4 minutes and it's about to end. Well, let me see what's next, because we are about to get out of the pre-stream, I think. But I want to see what's next on the playlist. This is the Isabella theme from Civ 4 right here. Based on La Malagueña, which for some reason, I think I actually looked up the actual soundtrack for this shows up in VGMDB, which is a database for this kind of thing. And based on the information that I saw there, it does look like apparently they fucked it up in the actual official release for this game, this soundtrack. They spelled it as La Malagueña with 2 L's and without the diacritic over the end, so that would be pronounced Mayagena, which is not what that's supposed to be pronounced like or what it actually means. It's supposed to be a person from Malaga, which is Malagueña, not Mayagena. But oh well. Apparently there's like multiple songs, because when you make a song like an actual folk song with a title that's as simple as that, it's bound to, I don't know, turn into a mix-up, I would think. Because apparently there's a bunch of different songs called La Malagueña, and there's a couple that come up first when I look that up, that apparently have nothing to do with this one, and don't even have anything to do with Spain directly, but oh well, what are you gonna do? But yeah. Should actually start removing some of the songs in this playlist that I actually have already pretty much memorized by this point. Like I don't know, out of the ones that I see near the top here would be, well, maybe this one could be included, but other than that, I guess Dark Pit's theme, which would be the one that would be playing after this one if this weren't shuffled, would also count as that, and I guess the FF8 song would probably also count as that, and Pokemon Mansion I feel like I probably wouldn't forget at this point, but I think everything beyond that is something that I still need to actually learn properly. I actually ended up adding a lot of songs to this playlist today. I've been trying to keep track of ones that come up in the actual Chase VGM episodes, and even the final chase bits were the only play for like 2 seconds, because I feel like those are the ones that make more sense to learn, because those are the ones that are more likely to actually come up more frequently in both the final chase sections and regular rounds, because I'm pretty sure that the ones that do come up in the regular rounds, once they do come up, they're not like likely to come up again in regular rounds for quite a while. I'm not sure how it works even, but well, the too long didn't get it explanation for what I just said is basically the ones that like the big bulk section that has like 30-40 songs that I can pull from it at once is one that makes more sense to focus on than the other one that usually is under 20. Maybe even under 10 if I'm really lucky, but anyhow. Let me go ahead, speaking of that, let me go ahead and switch to this scene, which is still gonna have this, I guess this thing on the side. And I might actually still have that on the side when I actually start playing the game, because I did recently make the shift where I decided, hey, sure, I'm gonna play this video game, and because Morrowind music doesn't seem to be any different for the expansions, I'm just gonna, turn that down and listen to my own playlist while I play the game. But before I do that, I'm gonna do the thing that I've been doing at the start of every stream for, I want to say, at least about 2 weeks now, which is, let's go to this playlist, let's fire it up, let's play 5 random VGM songs and see if I'm able to identify them. So I'm just gonna look at my my chronometer that I have on my phone. If I can actually press the button that would take me back to the home thing and actually, well, button quote unquote, since phones don't actually have buttons anymore, I guess. Yeah, this. Why not put music in Morrowind's music folder? I guess I could do something like that, but then I wouldn't be able to have the handy-dandy metadata display on the side, or I'd probably have to wrestle with the actual folder that I've been using for, to pull these things from into iTunes, and then try to figure out if they're gonna work the same way in the music folder. I mean, I'm not a stranger to that sort of thing. I've done lots of custom music in, The Sims and junk, but... and GTA, so I'm pretty sure I've talked about. Pretty much the only way that I could play GTA back on the other Twitch dimension that I streamed from once upon a time, because that was right after Twitch decided that, hey, we're gonna be a bunch of shitlords and start muting everything with no actual refinement. It was back in those days, so I had to deal with that, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep on doing it for now, but let me see. Got the thing ready now, so 5 random VGM tracks from this playlist. 3, 2, 1, go. Not that one was... well, that one did turn out to be a super easy one, wouldn't you know it? It's one of the rare tracks from this series that I actually would be able to recognize, because this is literally the only game from this series that I've ever played, and... well, played, period. Actually, there's no need to add anything else to that sentence, now that I think about it. Or at least any of the mainline games. I would say played and finished, but no, played is enough. I mean, both of those things are true, but... I don't think I've ever actually played any more games in this series that were, actually mainline games at all. Which is kind of ironic, because I'm pretty sure that a bunch of the... well, not a bunch, 3 of the tracks that I just added to the other playlist are also from this series. It's kind of telling that even though I can even recognize this track, I still can recognize the Pokemon Mansion track, but yeah, I guess that gives it away. I mean, not really any reason to be coy about this. That was Pallet Town from Pokemon Red Blue. Now let's see what else can possibly follow that. This, on the other hand, does not sound familiar to me. Let's see, let me put the timer on again. Before I actually end up forgetting. I mean, for all I know, this could also be from that very same series. This could also be a Pokemon, but I wouldn't know, because I don't actually know anything about Pokemon past the Red-Blue point. But for that very same reason, don't really have any idea if the way this sounds could discount that as a possibility or not. This sounds kinda nice, I guess. If not entirely conventional. Jeez, I feel like I'm gonna have to really do something. My voice feels kinda weird today, and it's in no small part because of the I don't know, I would say usually rather that it's in no small part because of the fact that I usually speak really quietly, and in this very low pitch that I usually speak in, but... Well, anyway, let's see what this is. This is apparently from... What the fuck? Let me check the database, because I'm not even sure if I've ever seen this game before in the context that this is supposed to be from. Lost Kingdoms, okay. This was, in fact, a game. Apparently this is from Lost Kingdoms, whatever that is, and this is the boss theme from... What the fuck is Lost Kingdoms? Let me see. Where are my... Here we go. Disposable tabs. Apparently Lost Kingdoms is an RPG by FromSoft, no kidding. And it came out for the GameCube and only the GameCube in 2002. It's a card-based action RPG and the battles are fought in real time. Interesting. I am somehow like completely torn between surprise and lack of surprise for the fact that I've never heard of this game in any context. But okay, that was it's apparently the boss theme from Lost Kingdoms. I learned the existence of a game today. Anyway, that was second song in that. Let's go ahead and get to the next one here, which should be playing by now. Not sure if I can say anything about this one in particular, especially considering that I was completely unprepared in quite a few different ways for what the last one turned out to be. Who's the composer for Lost Kingdoms? While I'm looking at that, it's Kota Hoshino. What else have they done? Echo Knight. Well, I know of Echo Knight. That's like an even earlier FromSoft game. Did they do anything else? They did apparently a bunch of Armored Core stuff. Henshu Fatal Shadows, Metal Wolf Chaos, Evergrace. Licensed games? Question mark? No. Just like weird experimental stuff that apparently FromSoft was involved in. Yeah, apparently pretty much all that Kota Hoshino worked on was FromSoft stuff by the looks of things. Too bad I've never actually played any of these games, and many of them I've never heard of either. Well, I do aim to actually play Echo Knight on stream at some point. It's part of a thing, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know what this is either, so let's find out. This is Golden Axe PS2, apparently. And the name of this track is Battlefield. Yeah, I don't think I ever could have guessed that. I'm like getting hit with games that I didn't even know were in this database at this point. There's like the extremely rare easy Pokemon song and then two songs like this, where it's like, this exists, question mark. Yeah, apparently it does. So says this. So, yeah. I mean, I've been interested in like the Baldur's Gate game for PS2, and also I think there was a Gauntlet game for, I don't remember if it was in 64 or PS2. So maybe I would be interested in this game too at some point, but who even knows. But yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead to the next one. Okay, now this sounds familiar. I feel like I've definitely heard this before, even if I can't immediately put a name to it. Could this be a Fire Emblem? Could this be something that isn't Fire Emblem related and is JRPG related, and I'm gonna feel silly for not being able to identify it? Like, this kind of feels like something that I might have been able to that I might have heard in like Smash Ultimate or something. Which is to say, it wouldn't surprise me if this were in fact Fire Emblem, but I feel like I've definitely heard this, but I can't fucking put a name to it to save my life. Which would be like Final Fantasy or something. Well, I guess we'll find out in about 15 seconds now. Like, watch this be Final Fantasy 9 or 12 or something like that. in about 5 seconds when I make the review. Alright, let us find out what this is now. This is apparently... oh wait, never mind. I have heard this before, but not for any of the reasons that I suspected that I just mentioned. I think this actually came up recently in one of the completely random things that I do at the start of the stream like this. And it just completely slipped out of my mind. You know, just for that reason I'm gonna grab this very track, this very video, and I'm gonna download it and add it to my other playlist. I'm gonna do it right now. But this was Zacharias Barnum, The Sword of Labyrinthia from Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. Well, it's the other way around, it's Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, but it's that game, which is another game that I always forget about. But yeah, pretty sure that last time that I tried to get this to work, it didn't. For a really stupid reason, but it should work now. Let me find out who the composer of this was, so I can just add this right away. It's Yasumasa Kitagawa, according to this this video, which I'm gonna pause briefly so I can add this to my iTunes thing, because we've only got one more of these random tracks to go through right now. Let's see. Oh, I need to actually move this. Hold on, do I? Hold on. What the fuck am I looking at here? Looking at the wrong thing, that's what I'm doing. There. Okay. Zacharias Barnum, The Sword of Labyrinthia. The artist is Yasumasa Kitagawa. And this is... I'm just gonna put the full thing in there for the sake of what do we even say? Integrity? Consistency? Oh yeah, that was song number 4. Let's see what the 5th and final song in this random lineup will be. Or, well, see, you know what I mean. It's okay, another... This is one of the series that usually trips me up, but this is so famous that even I can recognize it. Example. I suppose. Well, I can definitely put a name to this song, but the question now, I guess, becomes what specific game would this be from? Let me check the options. This is usually for a game. So, the options that we have for this are... Sonic 3D Blast Saturn, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic CD Japan PAL version, Sonic Mania, Sonic R, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and probably others that don't actually show up under S for Sonic, but it's one of those games. If I had to make an educated guess, I would say probably Sonic Mania, based on what I've heard of that game. It just seems to be like, I don't know, prettied up remixes of classic Sonic music, which I think would fit in with this quite well. Well, I'll wait about 10 seconds and then I'll actually check what this is. Even if this is obviously Green Hill Zone. Let's see. Alright, this is Sonic Mania Green Hill Zone Act 1, specifically. Is there an Act 2 in Sonic Mania of Green Hill Zone? I guess now it would be a good time to find out, let's see. Act 2, question mark? Like I said, I barely know about Sonic. I played one Sonic game. And I think I remember one song or 2 songs from that game. And it's not even this one. And by this one, that encompasses both Sonic Mania and Sonic 1. It was neither of those, but yeah. As far as my tenuous knowledge of Sonic lets me know, there's shouldn't be multiple acts in Sonic 1, but... Okay, apparently this is Green Hill Zone Act 2 that I just searched up here, and... This is literally just the same melody, except, I don't know, more mellow sounding. I guess this could be useful information if this actually comes up in the chase. It'd be like, okay, this fancy version is obviously Green Hill Zone And then the fancier sounds make it sound like it's from Sonic Mania, but apparently there are two acts, two versions of this exact same freaking song in Sonic Mania, so... Now I know. I guess this is some knowledge that I can carry with me into the future. I wonder how useful it'll actually be, but yeah. I guess that concludes my... What do I even say? I would say daily, weekly, what would be the equivalent of that, but for every stream? I would say it's not even daily because I don't stream every day. I guess once per episode, something like that. My routine, non-specific routine check of the Chase playlist. The routine check of the Chase playlist that isn't also my own practice playlist that I have of stuff that I've actually put in iTunes. Also, hold on a second, because I just switched over to the Steam window and according to this, Papers, Please just got an update. What could that even be? Well, apparently I'm not gonna find out, because if I click on the news page, the last item there is from 2015, so... And apparently there's only one. Now what about Monster Hunter World, because... you know that recently got Fatalities, which is like the final major monster update, I think it's supposed to be. Got that added into the game. Which I doubt I'm even gonna be able to play, because, you know, I suck so much at Monster Hunter World Iceborne content specifically. Let's make this a little bit smaller even. I feel like this thing is usually too, like unwieldy large, that ticker text ticker thing. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but it just feels that way whenever I look at it, like actually on stream. But yeah. Well, even with Monster Hunter World, apparently that last update that I just saw. That was actually the Fatalities being put into the game update was from September 30th, so the one that I'm pretty sure that was only added into the update that was queued earlier today, if I'm not mistaken. There's no actual news item that explains what that one's supposed to be. So, oh well. Let me lower the volume of this a little bit, I feel like that would be prudent to do for this game, which, speaking of the game, I think it should be showing up on stream any moment now. Assuming that I didn't actually change the thing for it. Let's see, game capture... Okay, no, I'm an idiot, I did change the thing for it, I just forgot. Change it from Morrowind to Grim Dawn, and now I just change it back to Morrowind because I'm actually playing Morrowind now instead of Grim Dawn, which... I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna end up doing for like the spooky portion of the week tomorrow, which I should be able to actually extend to a whole week this time. And by the whole week I mean 2 days instead of 1. But I should be able to briefly go back to Grim Dawn and actually have my revenge against the fucking... what's his name in that game? Save and Imminent Survival are in the same spot, so I am inclined to assume that they are both valid for what I want. Here we go. We are returning to... I'm gonna turn this down a bit further, hold on, because I feel like maybe just this song, fucking Sakuraba with his bombastic stuff. Let me see. I think this is probably pretty well balanced with... well, relatively well balanced with the audio of the game at this point. Hey.
Yes?
Okay, yeah, that's good enough. What about you?
Good for the Empire, good for all. Citizen?
Titanius Marrow, who has the same head as Caius Casades, moderate lore implications. What about you, Soldier? You gonna talk to me or what? No? I've got you cornered, you can't escape me now. Apparently he doesn't want to talk to me no matter what. Okay, and then there's other songs like this which are actually not easily audible. Unless I turn them up a little bit more, but yeah. Anyhow, we're back in Mournhold after the events of the previous thing that I did. And I guess I should be trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, so let's see. I don't remember exactly what the exact circumstances of that were. I know that there's a guy that's apparently, based on my flurry of searches that I've done since then, that's angry at me outside of the temple. Might actually be the single strongest enemy in this whole game. But let's see. Previously on Morrowind, what are we supposed to be doing right now? Tienius the Lytian, Helset's captain of the guard, says there are rumors of discontent in the temple. He wants me to go to Almalexia's temple, look for someone discontented, listen sympathetically, and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helset or whether the temple plans to act against him. Okay, so I guess that's the bit of a ironic circumstance that we're dealing with right now in this storyline. Is this temple? Yeah, here we go. So we're gonna be not going anywhere near that fucker on the right. For now, I do pretty much make it my mission to make sure that he's dead before I stop playing this game on stream, but it's gonna take a more concentrated effort, I think, that I'm gonna be able to do right this second to actually make that happen. But yeah, it's kind of funny how we've gone from having the fucking king here apparently send assassins after us to just saying, oh well, and just actually working for him at this point. Hey, Granny Varys.
His temple set up. Mind you keep it that way.
Okay. I don't know, can we talk about discontent in the temple? These are difficult times with much suffering. There are enemies all around. There is discontent, but our faith in Almalexia, Mother of All, heals and sustains us. So I don't know which of these topics would be actually relevant for this investigation. I guess it would be discontent and also Helseth. Our new king, son of Queen Berenzia. I'd like to know what happened to King Athrin Lethen and to his young protege Talin Vandus. It all seems a bit suspicious to me. He was a very popular figure here in Morrowind, with most people at least. Lethen thought of the boy as son, and was grooming him for the throne, but unfortunately he met with an accident soon after Helseth arrived in Mournhold. Yes, they're talking about Talin Vandus in that particular statement. Even though two people were mentioned that could be the ones related there. I'm supposed to be you wish to be a further service to Our Lady. Oh, I guess we can also get another quest from this guy. I have nothing for you this time. Speak with Gavastrin, the Lord Archcanon. He was in consultation with the Lady Almalexia this very morning. Perhaps he has something for you. Alright. Who is this Gavastrin then? Lord Archcanon is most likely in his office here at the temple. Go there if you wish to speak to him. Well, let me try to remember how this temple is actually laid out. There's like, I don't know, a bunch of shell hallways that are surrounding the center, which I'm pretty sure if I had to guess is where Almalexia is located. Okay, what is this? This sounds really familiar. Do you know of discontent in the temple? Okay, apparently we need to talk to literally anyone outside of the main... Alright, this is from... Okay, see, and then there's another song like this, where it would make more sense to actually turn this down. But this is Mighty Switch Force, that's why I had heard of that, and it took me a second to actually realize what it was exactly. If I remember, yeah, I actually played through a couple of Mighty Switch Force games on stream a while back, but... let us see. Almalexia makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the Tribunal stopped talking among us. This is kind of distracting, actually. Maybe I should skip this for now. I feel like this, yeah, I think I'm actually gonna skip this for now. This is, might be better suited for a different time than when I'm trying to read stuff. I might come back to it, we'll see. A faithful believer, but Almalexia makes me uneasy. Actually, hold on a second, did I remember to add the thing to the play? Okay, yeah, I think I did, but the problem is that, I didn't reset the shovel queue after I added it, so it's definitely gonna be the last one in the playlist if I leave it like this. However, whatever, it's probably a good thing to have it there anyway. At the end, because I already listened to it earlier. And the Laden vs. Right song, but... I once again managed to distract myself this time with what's going on here. Almalexia makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the Tribunal stopped walking among us, stopped listening and speaking with us. This worried me. And made me sad were gods abandoning us, were they growing weak? But since Almalexia has lately come among us again, I feel more worry, not less. Her face glows brightly with hope and power, but her words seem dark and bitter. You know what, let's, yeah, before we even do anything, let's just keep listening and see what we get out of this. Almalexia's homilies are full of compassion, understanding, wisdom, and acceptance, but now her sermons seem more intent on destroying the wicked, punishing the foolish and rewarding the faithful, the unquestioning, obedient faithful. Yes, these are the difficult times, and in difficult times to survive we must be hard. I tremble for the failing of my faith, but the god I once loved now frightens me. Well, let's see. Well, what about... I guess we can't bring up the dissident priests anymore, so let's ask about the king, I guess. Why do you ask me this? This is a mistake. You're a stranger and one does not share doubts with strangers. I don't want to talk about this with you, okay, so she didn't like that. Oh, what a damn shame. What if I try to befriend her? There we go.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
I guess, actually hold on a second. She said that I was a stranger, so maybe she'll actually be more willing to talk to me after I persuade her more.
Yes?
Let's try that. I should be able to do that without a lot of effort here with my current stats, I think. Should be at least one thing. I don't remember if it's like a passive effect or if I'm just getting lucky here. Or if I have to activate something, actually. One of my magical items to raise my personality check. Yeah, that might be it, actually. Hold on. Hold on, let me go back to my save state here.
In the spirit's names.
And if I talk to her again, well, let's see. What have we mentioned? Maramilo and the dissident priests. You're a friend of Maramilo? Okay, apparently this was the other solution, I guess. Then I can speak freely. Helseth has murdered King Lethen and stolen his crown. It does not matter that King Lethen was a fool, he was our fool. So long as the puppet king was a joke, we could all laugh and ignore him. Helseth is not a fool, and no one is laughing. If Helseth seeks in earnest to be king, then Almalexia and the temple are sworn in earnest to destroy him. Oh. Okay. Do you have anything else that you would want to tell me? I mean... I've heard some of the high... Well, what song was that? That was apparently Electro Tunnel from Pokemon Snap, okay. That sounded so much like something out of Sonic, actually, for once. What about this? This is from Mario Galaxy 2, apparently. There you go. Heard some of the high priests in the temple are gonna be relocated. Haven't heard who or where or why, but it seems to be a result of some serious disagreement about temple doctrine between the Almarula and some outspoken critics. Okay, well, what does this mean for me? I guess I can just report back to the guy now. Galta Andrano is the sort of temple informant Tienius Delitian is looking for. She says that if Helseth seeks in earnest to be king, then Almalexia and the temple are sworn to destroy him. So what, do we, can we just go back now, or do we just, we might have to go back, so I wondered if maybe there was gonna be another topic that we could bring up with her about specifically being an informant, but I'm not sure. I'm not seeing that here. Dissident priests dispute temple doctrine. Well, yeah, and apparently they were... I don't think they're outlawed anymore in the main game after the end of the main quest, but... I'm not even sure if they still necessarily do, because, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all supposed to be after the end of the main quest, so... A lot of the random or generic topic responses don't really make sense anymore. What is this now? Miser's Palace from Jet for Gemini. Boy, yet another game that I might want to play on stream someday, just to try it out. Also condemn the arbitrary power of the ordinators. Okay, hold on, I'm reading the wrong thing here. Yada yada. Bodies and souls are fortified by divine magic, and their armor and weapon bear fearsome divine enchantments. The hands are the most terrible mortal warriors in the world will know that. I'm pretty sure that title goes to the fucking idiot that's outside the temple right now, but... I guess we're gonna go say hi to... Well, not actually go say hi, but... Go look upon him again so that we can... Go back to the palace. Where is he? He's usually on that side, right? Yeah, there he is. Stay far away from him. And I guess we're just going right back to the throne room. I'm actually not even sure which of these entrances would be the better one to take for that reception area. The one that's right next to the... well, to the right of the temple entrance. Oh god.
City of light.
Oh god.
City of magic.
They're saying it in stereo, that was interesting. Is this the throne room? Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, guess what we did?
Long live the king.
Is this an official matter? I guess it must be. Have you discovered a temple informant? Sure have. Yalta Andrano speaks her mind, and from what you say sounds sincere. Handle her well. The temple seems to recognize the king. That King Helseth will not be content to be a puppet like King Lethen and plans to act against us. Very good work. King will hear of your loyal service. Now, you can help us with another matter. King Helseth is concerned about possible disloyalty among the guards. So what do we do here? Replace many of the former king's guards with more reliable men. But I had to keep some experienced guards and I can't be certain of their loyalties. I will pretend you wish to join the royal guards. That's your excuse for talking to the guards. Sounding them out and looking for evidence of disloyalty. If you find any hint of treason or evidence of disloyalty, report it to me. Take no action, report it to me, and I will judge what action is appropriate. Okay, well, I guess we can ask what the old guards are. I'm not certain about any of the former king's guards. Ivo, Othreloth, Volin, Irano, and Aleriaren. None of them are particularly clever, not stupid enough to admit treason, but perhaps not clever enough to hide evidence of it. Okay, well, I guess we have to do this. If you find evidence of disloyalty among the guards, bring it to me, and also join the royal guards. Play the close-mouthed professional. Tell them to mind their own business, but I'll let slip my concerns about you hiding close dealings with House Halalu in the past. Only a fool would share confidences with a stranger, but perhaps we are dealing with a fool. Well, we haven't found any evidence. I guess we need to find these guards. What about you, Coward? Are you one of the... Nope. You're not one of the old guards. Where would these guards be? Right here? Drusus Gratis... Dirident Farano. Well, I mean, apparently the guards in this place. Okay, well, I think this is one of them. No, two of them are right here, so they actually probably would have heard that conversation since it was right in front of them. I'm an officer of the Imperial Law. Well, can I ask you about, I don't know, joining the guards? If Tienius the Lydian thinks you're qualified, that's fine with me. How do I like being in the guard? I'm new here. And haven't formed an opinion, but I know and trust Tienius the Lydian and expect he'll do right by me. Oh, let's see. Let's just do this in, like, whatever order, I guess. Don't know anything about him, I'm new here. Was that the old king, I guess? What about Helseth? Bet he makes a bad enemy. Hard to tell what he's thinking, but if I do my job right, I know Tienius the Lydian will take care of me. Okay, so supposedly he's actually pretty much in line with what you'd expect. Nothing wrong with House Halalu. Not sure they're very happy about King Helseth succeeding their King Lethen, but no point in hiding it from Tienius the Lydian. But that I'm a Halalu sympathizer, that we're pretty much lying about. I hate the song ended. That was kinda sudden. Now it switched to Star Fox. So yeah, I don't think we actually got anything out of that guy. What about this guy here? Evelyn Rano. I think this was one of the other ones that we're supposed to talk to. He was an old man, he wasn't going to live forever. What about this guy? He's our captain of the guard, you'll find him literally right behind you. Of course there's discontent in the temple. What about joining the royal guard? Apparently this is how we get him talking. What did he send you to me for? If he wants you to be a royal guard, then you will be a royal guard, nothing to do with me. But do I like it? You think I was born yesterday? My mom didn't teach me to blabber to strangers, so old King Lethen was a bit of a fool, but he was good to me. Okay, so this guy might have some sympathies for him. And King Helseth is no fool. He's gotta keep some experienced men like me around. All these new fellows like you, someone's gotta teach them their business because they don't know it. Well, speaking of King Lethen, what can you say about him? You hear folks say old King Lethen, yeah, there's like This big fucking difference in volume between songs too doesn't really help. Folks should keep your mouth shut. Maybe he was a fool, but lots of folks are fools. Maybe he had no business being a king, but that's what he was, so some folks should show some respect to the old fellow. So that's pretty much the same thing that the, well, someone in the temple said, I think. Yeah, the informant in the temple pretty much said the exact same thing, but I don't know, a bit more openly. What about King Helseth? It's an honor to serve King Helseth and Queen Berencia. That's right, that's what I just said, an honor. Okay, so he really doesn't like admitting that. What about my Helseth? A lot of connections. Does Tiennes Deletion know that? Did you talk to Aleriaren? You should tell her that you're House Halalu, really, but don't tell Tiennes Deletion. Just tell Aleriaren. Okay, so yeah, this guy's definitely a sympathizer, I guess. I guess we're still gonna snitch on him, though. Not very sincere sounding speech. Maybe he's just not very bright, but maybe he's just not a very good liar. Yeah, well, what about Aleriaren? The person's not in this room, right? Because I think that... let me check the previous journal thing. Yeah. Okay, so I didn't actually write down the names of the specific guards that I'm supposed to talk to, but I'm pretty sure two of the three that I was trying to find were right there. City of Light, City of Magic. Where is Aleriaren? Is that the guard in Berencia's chambers? No, that's Alusana. Berencia being the new king's mom or something, if I remember. Well, I mean, we did find one evidence of one guy being kind of suspicious, so what would happen if we were to talk to this guy right now? Sure. Evil Indorano delivered a memorized and not very sincere sounding speech about King Helseth. Evil Indorano is not very bright. It's not necessarily evidence of disloyalty, but follow up on it. There may be more. Right, well, let's talk to... Let's find Aleriaren too, or Arin, whatever the fuck that last guard's name was, to talk to. It would be pretty handy if we knew where like each of these guards were, but we're just gonna have to guess at it for now. What is this? This is Dusty Desert Quicksand from Sonic 06. Oh boy. Helseth's chambers cannot be opened by any means. I wonder if we'll actually get to meet him in this. I mean, probably. Let's see.
Emperor, King, and Justice.
There's more generic Imperial guards there. What about you? Are you someone with a name? Nope. You are not someone with a name. Where are the rest of the people that have names? Are you here? Do you have a name? Nope, you do not have a name. Justice never sleeps. Okay, I've got another full circle here, so I don't know. I didn't find anyone with a name in the upper level there. I wonder if they'll be in the lower level here. Long live the king. Crito Olenius, Royal Guard, Lorena Mara. Oh shit.
City of Magic.
I guess this person will not actually let me pass through. Hold on, can I talk about the other guards? No. Can I ask about joining the Imperial? Nope, apparently not to this guy. Where's Aleriaren?
Justice never.
I'm not busy now. What do you need?
Justice never sleeps. Why is there just a bunch of money on a plate? That's what I need to know from you. Seems like an intriguing question to answer. What about the guards' quarters? I didn't realize these were actually on the lower level. Maybe they'll be here? Royal Guard? Aleriaren? Okay, there we go. What wouldn't you want to know?
City of Magic.
I would like you to ask your men to quit parroting that fucking pamphlet phrase. Wherever I go. Served King Lethen for many years, and I will serve King Helseth. Long live the king and long live the emperor. It's none of my business, of course. Why do you want to be a guard? Well, let's ask about the old king. He was what he was. He was a king, and my noble lord, I served him faithfully. What about the new king? It is my honor to serve King Helseth and Queen Berencia. Okay, so she just said that matter-of-factly. Well, my Halalu connections, so let's see. Evelyn Urano told you to tell me about your Halalu connections, and told you not to tell Tienius the Lycian. I have no idea what that's all about. Are you sure you heard him right? He's not the brightest star in the sky, he gets confused sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll talk to Evelyn Urano later when I get a chance. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Okay, so... this person is just denying everything at this point. Maybe we could, like... raise her persuasion. Evelyn Urano said something to me that he shouldn't have an Illyrian was covering up for him. Yeah, it would make more sense if she's like the clever one. Knows when not to just power stuff like that. Oh Christ. Please tell me I can jump past you. Nope. Okay, I kind of can. Never mind. If only these hallways were just a little bit wider, but... well, that could have been worse, I suppose. So what happens if we go back to report to this guy? At this point...
Long live the king.
Spoke to Illyrian about your Halalu connections. As Evelyn Urano suggested, and Illyrian acted like she didn't know. Perhaps you're right, perhaps she was covering up for Evelyn Urano. If you can find some more tangible evidence of disloyalty, something in writing, perhaps. Evelyn Urano seems to be the weak link. Take a careful look at his possessions in the guard quarters, but be careful, don't get caught or you will be attacked like a common thief. Okay, well, I guess there's your answer. Time to go back to the guard quarter. I sure hope I can get there and not get stuck in the passageways with the cramped people who just like fucking stop in doorways like this guy.
Justice. Justice.
At least this time they didn't do that. Not right in the doorway. Okay, so here we go. I don't know which of these which part of this room would include Evelyn Urano's possessions, but I guess we're gonna find out. Could be up here? Maybe, possibly, let's see. Evelyn Urano's chest, yeah, and a common shirt, so... okay, so here's this guy.
Justice never sleeps.
I can keep him there, I could presumably stop him from seeing me try to pick the lock on that thing. But I bet he won't suspect it at all if I bring out a lockpick right now. I don't even know if I could do that, because like my lockpicking skill is still probably fucking awful. It's security, right? Security 10. I don't feel like there was something that I could have, like some magic item I could have used to raise my security thing. I remember something like that being the case. Slow falling, swaps options, verbosity. Well, there's this too, I forgot about this. Speechcraft fortified. I feel like this is the thing that I was talking about a minute ago and couldn't remember that I had an actual amulet to, you know, make persuasion easier. But does that mean that I'm also forgetting about something to make security easier? Let's see, blind. Sneak, chameleon. I guess Kaiser's ring. Security 20 points. There's that, but do I actually have that? I think I do have that equipped, you know, it's exactly that. 45 luck, 45 security. I get the feeling that there really isn't going to be anything more that I can use for security, so I should probably just bite the bullet and use that. Rings. Why so many rings that I probably am never going to use for now. I'll see the intervention, really. Oh, it's a scroll. That's why. I was going to say, do I have a rechargeable fucking thing? I also have lock splitter, which apparently is like an even stronger version of unhinging that's guaranteed to work. I think that's also pretty much the only thing that I have that can fortify, you know, that thing, security. First barrier, the mind feeder, lock personality, willpower, feather, restore health. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it, so I guess we're gonna try that first. I'd prefer not to use a scroll of awakening at this point. If it's possible for me to avoid it, but I never say no to keeping some options open for myself. But yeah, what lockpicks do I have? Journeyman, Apprentice, Master. Let me try Apprentice and see if that like actually works. Here, I'll keep this guy, see if I can get this guy to not be here. Nope, I think he noticed me. Okay, let's not be in the timeline where we get caught doing that. Oh, whoops, I forgot. I need to equip this again. Apparently Apprentice's lockpick does work for this though. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna come over here. Never mind, he just immediately follows me. That could be a oh, what the fuck? There's two guys, or did he just like do some eldritch nonsense there? Oh, there's a guy back there. Okay, so this could be a problem, because I need this area to be clear. I wonder if that guy's gonna move, or just like stand and watch over the chest forever. Oh, he's gonna move, okay. Let's see if I can get him to not be here. There we go. Okay, so I'm thinking that this could be my chance. No, never mind. Someone else is gonna come back through immediately. Shit. Oh, come on, I'm not here. Just keep on moving in the same direction you were. Just need this area to be clear, please. Oh, for fuck's sake, here comes somebody back around. It's gonna be pretty difficult, isn't it? This particular area. Free of prying eyes. Well, let's see, what about now? Okay, maybe now we can do it. Maybe it's actually... oh, here we go. Okay, so what have we got? Common belt, common shirt, and common shoe. Okay, that wasn't even worth it. What the fuck? Oh, but there's something here. Common tongue, Iranos copy. Oh, shit. Wait, common tongue, isn't that the same thing that says, yeah. So we didn't even need to use the fucking lockpicking thing, but I guess it's probably a good thing, because, I suspect that's gonna bring us a little bit closer to actually being able to... well, let's do it again with this thing over here. Gonna bring us a little bit closer to actually being able to level up our locked complex. Well, shit, hold on. Can I do this again? Yeah. Actually being able to level up, or at least get this fucking thing out of our inventory. The lockpick, that doesn't work. It's been used up. Can I use another one? You know, while I'm at it. Surely there must be something good in this small chest. Nope. Unfortunately, I got NWAD. I should have... did I save after? I don't think I did, no. Hold on. Oh. Okay, this guy is he gonna stop down here, maybe, possibly, potentially? I mean, I don't have to do this, like I said, but... built in one timeline. Let's see if I can pull it off in a second one. Oh, for fuck's sake. I will succeed, I swear this. So why does the lockpick keep getting put out of my hands? I'm pretty sure that I quick saved after I had the lockpick in my hands. Actual equipped thing. Wait, let's try this. It also doesn't really help that, oh, there we go. Oh. Like before, there isn't really anything worth taking in that thing. Inside the actual chest. But maybe this time I'll actually be able to pick up in this other chest. Yeah, this time it happened in the first try, but... can't believe that finally we're able to get at the Hacklow leaf, the marshmallow, the muck, and the skull. Do we have any muck? I'll take the muck. Hooray, we succeeded in our ultimate quest. Am I still using the Diedrich Daikatana? I think maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we were, so... I guess we found the evidence that we were looking for. Let's just go back. Just the evidence was just a copy of the... Wait, hold on. This isn't where we came from, is it? I'm pretty sure we went down the stairs first, and yeah, it actually brings us closer to...
Justice.
Brings us closer to the route that we followed. Was it Imperial Cult Services? I don't think it was either. Shoot. Maybe it was, and I'm just terrible at remembering things. We got light fingers, and welcome in, fine username. Actually pretty ironic that...
All hail under the Drake, citizen.
That should be the focus of that particular scene, since... I've been playing as a scout, which... Based on... well, that was my starting class anyway. I guess it doesn't really make that big of a difference this far into the game, but we're not supposed to. But apparently that's one class in particular that's supposed to be good at, like, being sneaky and whatnot, but I've barely been making use of that. Let's see. So is this the evidence that we were looking for to deliver to this guy? I mean, we grabbed the thing. I guess maybe we can confront the guy directly with it instead of doing anything else. Huh. It's an honor to serve, he still says. Or halal connections. Well, I mean, we have the... we did pick it up, right? It'd be pretty stupid if we weren't. Or if we hadn't. I'll have to check all my freaking notes to find it. Typical. Public notice. The freaking yellow paper. Sensationalist paper. Common tongue, Irano's copy. So this one right here. So what? I mean, apparently we can't talk to him about it. And neither can we bring it up with this guy, I don't think. None of these particular topics seem to enable me to do that, so I guess what I have to do is talk to the other guards person that we were told to talk to that was apparently covering for that guy.
City of light.
They all say that. It's getting kind of old. Strange custom, strange place. Yeah, at least that was a little bit different. It wasn't just the same. Guard spiel, as usual. Okay, are you the same person? Nope, you're just nameless royal guard. Are you the same person?
What do you want?
Yeah, here we go. Can I talk to you about... nope, hold on a second. Huh. Okay, so this is the same text as before too. So what gives? Did I like... was I supposed to grab something else from back here that I didn't find? I found this copy of the sensationalist paper, but oh, there's something else. Handwritten note. Curious copy of guard duty rosters for the past several weeks. Handwriting is tiny and almost illegible with frequent misspellings, but three names are always correctly spelled. Milvella Dralin, Evelyn Irano, and Aleriaran. And those watches when all three are the only guards in the throne room have been underlined twice. I'm gonna take this and hope that nobody sees me do it. Yep, apparently not. So I'm not sure what makes this thing more concretely important than the other thing that I found. This is quite peculiar. I have no idea what it means, but I guess that's what we were looking for.
Justice never sleeps.
I mean, we also got like a specific copy that was marked as a specific ownership copy of the sensationalist paper thing that accuses the king of being like an evil murderer. But apparently that wasn't quite as damning as this completely ambiguous document that we found. Okay, I guess we're just gonna roll with that. So hey, we can level up from just running around the friggin'... Okay. Pop goes the weasel, okay. Have you found any evidence? I guess I have. This is Evil Inirano's handwriting on the note you found. He notes the watches when Dralin, Aaron, and Irano are the only guards in the throne room. I believe I'll change the watch schedules to prevent that, and I'll need to keep a close eye on all three. Very shrewd work. You brought me clear evidence of disloyalty among the guards. I mean, not really. I don't know what the fuck that thing that I found even means. I'll need your help finding evidence of conspiracy against King Helseth amongst the nobles. Well, how do I do that? The King's Halalu supporters have not accepted King Helseth's ascension to the throne with good grace. Maybe they think that another candidate, a Halalu candidate, for example, would be better. Maybe they have some plan to express such a preference. If so, I doubt they will be candid about it. Maybe you should search Lethan Manor for documents, diaries, or other tangible evidence of such plans. Defenses, I mean, haven't we been to that manor? Isn't that where the widow lives? That is a matter for you to study. Only the widow of the dead King Ravani Lethan lives at Lethan Manor now. There might be guards. Perhaps you should go to offer your condolences to the widow and have a look around. I mean, we already went there as part of this questline, I thought. If you find evidence of conspiracy, bring it to me. Because I'm pretty sure we had to go there specifically to get the item that we were looking for the... Try and figure out where the sources of the rumors about discontentment with the king is coming from. That's where we found the actual copy of the... like, sensationalist paper. I'll go to the temple courtyard only so I can... I think this is the way that goes to the God's Reach, which is the other residential one. Shadier it looks, the more important it is. I mean, in my eyes, if you consider Shady as just like implicit of dodgy intentions concretely, then I would say that the other paper was shadier, but apparently even though that one was specially marked, it was not the right thing to find. I find that kind of weird. Alright, let's see. Lethan Manor is back here.
Justice never
I probably should try to get a little bit more of this place mapped out, but I mean... so I can scrub the shadows of the big map, but... ah, there we go, that'll do. Alright, well, I guess there are gonna be a few guards people around here. I'm guessing the only problem they might represent is just being witnesses to me trying to steal stuff, or this evidence gathering for my conspiracy investigation. I mean, what could that evidence possibly be? I guess I can shut the door on you and have the place all to myself. I guess I should probably try to open a few of these locked things, but maybe it's not just about that. Okay, so there's somebody else here.
Standing here watching. It's my job.
So this guy's a guard as well, I take it. I mean, what about this door? This door is not locked. He's standing here watching me close the door and... I hate this song. I was wondering if this would come up. With how distinctive it is. Well, I don't know about you, but these clothes seem very suspicious to me. What about this chest of drawers? I guess since this person apparently keeps all their clothes on the shelves like this, why would there be anything in that chest of drawers or in the closet? Well, I don't know, perhaps if I check the very small nooks between the bed and the wall, or check under the pillows like in the guards' quarters back there, I'll find something decisive, or maybe not. Maybe not at all. Yeah, maybe I should be trying to open some of these chests. Well, luckily I do have my handy-dandy Kaios ring to try and make that a little bit easier. How long is this loop? This is like 2 minutes. Well, it seems way longer because of the nature of this song. But... oh, okay, that wasn't too bad. Expensive ring, expensive shoes. I guess I'm just gonna try to go around and forcibly increase my lockpicking security prowess by failing a whole bunch, but such is the nature of lockpicking, I believe. Okay, that's already unlocked. See if I can find something else to try and unlock before this ring enchantment wears off. There should be a couple of things down here, right? Yeah, like this. Yeah, actually the... Oh, the apprentice lockpick is used up. Well, dang it. Well, that's when I was actually trying to open this chest in particular. Oh, it took complex. Hold on. Need to recast this. I'm pretty sure that for just a brief moment there, the rhythm of my failed lockpicking was in sync with the rhythm of the music. Oh, hey, money. I mean, sure, I'll take that. At least that was kind of worth it, so... I wonder. Maybe, this is the room that I need to be looking in, the one that she's actually in the window.
We must endure our souls.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do, I believe. Getting your fingers busy again, Erevar, or you have no idea. Oh, I forgot about this chest. Well, can't really mess around with that too much right now since I opened the door and she's like right on the doorway. Maybe I can. Let's see here. If I close the door now, will she actually... Nope, I don't think she'll allow it to close. It's seems to be a bit of a difficult matter right now. Let me back off a bit and see if she'll move anymore. Apparently she's found her natural habitat for the remaining several years. I guess this is an oddly fitting soundtrack too for the this unhinged situation. Oh boy, and I just like that happened. Ended up idle for so long that, well, I don't know, the door seemed to be making a little bit of headway there, but not an awful lot. Well, let me try to interact with the door again. Can I get past her? See, here's the problem. She's like aligned with the doorway in such a way that I literally can't even get into the room behind her. So I don't know, I guess I'm gonna hang back here and sneak. And see if that makes her unaware of me enough that she can actually get out of the way. Okay, finally, there we go. So let me try this one more time. Before I do anything more, I'm gonna cast the magical security guide again. That reminds me, actually, maybe I shouldn't be doing this right now. Maybe I should actually be trying to sleep. I mean, well, I guess I already did it, so it doesn't matter. What is this? Fork, knife, and spoon. Well, that was totally worth it. Well, that was not what I was after all. What about this piece of paper back here? Handwritten letter. Okay, this might be what I'm after, actually. Let's see. Well, let me check something too. So I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to sleep right now so that I can level up. If I just wait, should I can I actually level up from that? No, I need to actually sleep. Let me see. Guess she's gonna leave the room now. She is looking the other way and I am being sneaky, so let's look at this letter here. Journal has been updated. Oh. Addressed outside to my honorable cousin Forbin Brano, be this delivered in haste. I cannot agree. I'm a merchant and have no skill at arms. You are a noble and in your prime were proven on practice on tournament grounds. In truth, you have never fought a duel and have few gifts as a liar. No one can doubt Logger the Bloody's aptitude and enthusiasm for Bayham. But he's not a subtle man, more suited for a brawl or battlefield than an assassin's role. And we cannot trust the Dark Brotherhood. Hellset owns them. They promise discretion, but their promises are worthless. I'm afraid we must approach the Morag tongue. I'll agree with you, they will probably refuse, but at least they can be trusted to be discreet. If in the end we are forced to choose among ourselves, I fear it must be you, and we will have to rack our brains for some plausible pretext that will get you into Hellset's presence. I'm disappointed, though not surprised at lack of public outcry over Athens' murder. Popular sentiment seems to be avoid personal risk and accept Hellset. It's short-sighted but understandable. I've noted, however, that the writer of the Common Tongue is sympathetic to our cause, clever and eloquent. You may be able to sway opinion. We should try to identify this fellow and try to bring him into our councils. Your faithful servant, Beryl Allen. Well, apparently that doesn't deal directly with the widow, but... I guess that's also the evidence that there's gonna be a conspiracy to kill the... Oh my god.
We must endure our sorrows.
Kill the king, but I guess we have a new problem here. She's not quite exactly in the doorway anymore, but she's enough in the doorway that she's actually gonna stop me from being able to get out. That seems to be the eternal question with the NPCs in this game. Will they ever cease their obstaculizing nature, and also will they project eldritch shadows that go through the floor like I think I just saw there? I wonder if she's gonna move. I guess we're just gonna hang back here. Okay, she's moving. Is she gonna move sufficiently far away? Nope, she is not. Sufficiently far away from the doorway that she can actually freaking not be an obstacle anymore. Christ, there's gonna be something I can do to deal with this. But I wish I knew what that was. It's quite a letter to leave sitting on top of a desk. Is she that careless, or did she mean for you to take it? Honestly, based on how a lot of this game has gone, like having played through all of the vanilla story before doing this, I wouldn't be surprised if I could say in earnest that the second is the case. Considering how stupid some of the characters in this game seem to be. And I mean, it seems kind of context appropriate. I can't believe I'm fucking trapped in this room with this character. I wonder if I can... Okay, there we go, finally. You can, like, provoke characters to step away from the doorways like that if you walk into them. I'm pretty sure that isn't... Maybe just wishful thinking on my part, but... Pretty sure that in some games like the 2D Final Fantasy games, that is in fact the case. If you keep on walking into the characters, they will eventually get out of the way. And stop being irritating, but that might be a bit too much to ask of the characters in this game. But here we've done it. We've found yet another very poorly hidden evidence of incrimination. Or should I say incriminating evidence. Not really evidence of incrimination, or evidence that can potentially incriminate, not evidence that incrimination has happened. Okay, I was gonna say this time we'll take a different door, but no, this is the same door as before, I think. Not quite the same as I was, well, not the same series of rooms that I was in before. There we go. I found this. Morrowind Tribunal, Logger the Bloody, and Beryl Allen are obviously conspiring to assassinate King Helseth. This treason, punishable by death. This is treason punishable by death. I will immediately draw up writs for their execution. You would do the king a great service if you would execute these traitors. Well, you have been mindlessly agreeing to this whole thing this entire time, so sure. Well, writ of execution for these three people. Let's see. Morrowind Tribunal, Logger the Bloody, and Beryl Allen are conspiring. Alright, so... I mean, where are these traitors? Do we have that specified in the writ? Is the writ gonna be here and... There we go, in the thing. The aforementioned personage has been marked for honorable execution in the name of King Helalu Helseth. The bearer of this non-disputable document has official sanctioned license to kill the aforementioned personage. Okay, so I get a feeling that they're all gonna say the same thing. Where are these people located though? Let's see. Morrowind Tribunal, look for him in or around the temple. What about the other guy? Logger the Bloody. Don't know where to find him. Like a lot of these Nordlouts, he may be too cheap to pay for lodgings. Try it down, looking down below in the sewers. Maybe I should look in the bar instead. And the last guy was who? Vidal Allen. Let's see. No idea where to look. He could be anywhere in the city. Well, shit. I guess we're gonna have to ask other people about. What about you? The one that I ousted? No, apparently I can't ask you. What about someone on the other side, like you, Drusus Gratus? And apparently I can't ask anybody else that's in here in the actual throne room. Maybe the Argonian dude that's the wizard down here will be able to tell me something.
Go ahead. Speak.
No, I need to talk about Vidal Allen. He's a bookworm, try a bookseller, that's right, look. Look up by the temple, so that's the only one that we have any concrete idea of right now. Big mean one, Lalo Retainer, I think. Isn't he the one who was living rough down in the west sewers? There's a grate in Yacht Reach that leads to the sewers for the residential areas. I think that leads to the sewers under the palace. West sewers are west of that, I think, so... Go to the western part of the city and keep going even farther west of that in the sewers. Let's see. Well, let's go to the temple first. We're looking for Forbin Barano. Are you Forbin Barano? Person that's right in the middle here. Nope, you remember Hellas. And that's the real villain of the game right there, but we're not gonna deal with him today, I don't think. Granny Varys, do you know where this man's is? I'd look up at the temple. Well, where do you think we are right now?
Yes?
It's not a great follow-up to that question.
There's trouble at the palace. Trust in God.
Yes, but maybe if they mean by the temple, they mean not in the temple, but around the temple. I mean, I'm pretty sure that I did see some people around in the environs of the temple, I guess. Are you Forbin Brano?
Look at this place. Isn't it great?
Come on, Radin. Oh boy. I'm still looking. You wouldn't happen to know anyone, would you? Yeah, we did, like, agree to some quests here. Can I ask you about that guy? Yes, again. But you have the same generic response. That's unfortunate. Are you? Nope, you're somebody else. Are you Forbin Barano? You are...
Sorry, not interested.
Well, Uvenim, and apparently that actually matches his complete unwillingness to speak to me, I guess. Are you Forbin Barano? Oh yeah, I found you.
Say your piece, churl, and be done.
Churl. Oh. I don't see how that matters to you. Well, you're about to find out. Hey, does this look like something you should react to at all? Oh, I'm gonna pick you. That's not what I meant to happen. Hold on, let's do this for real. Hey, what's up? That was simple enough. Our journal has been updated. One guy's dead. See about a thing that I would want to take? I mean, maybe this, but probably not. Maybe I could just sell this off to one of the merchants right here in town. I should probably do that, actually. Let's see. Should have enough money to... Well, I need to go to the sewers at some point here anyhow, so I can level up. I'm gonna remember that. But first, let's go to the open all night armory. That's probably somewhere down here. Which one of these is the armory, though? Clothier, pawnbroker, trader, magic shop, armory, and bookseller. Okay. Well, I guess we also need to look in the bookseller anyway to find one of the other people that we're gonna end up murdering. But first, let me see if I can sell off this sword that I just got. Yeah, the short sword. Or Pretty petty markdown, but it's whatever. Okay. With that money, let's see if we can repair crap that we can. I mean, not an awful lot of stuff to be repaired right now, but
What's good for the Empire is good for...
better to keep that in good condition. Anyhow. What's going on? Why am I stuck? Let's take a look. Is there anyone here at the bookseller, or can we actually ask about, or ask after the guy? Nope, he's right here. I don't understand. Is something the matter? Well, apparently it is.
City of light. City of magic.
Apparently we're going to disarm a murdery conspiracy here, and you're involved in it. Oh, what? What do you mean my crime has been reported? Or... oh shit. What are you doing? Should I have, also, how did she know that I was killing someone upstairs? I mean, I was supposed to do that anyway. Has been slain according to the rite for honorable execution. The execution was reported as a crime. No one has reported my actions. Wait, what? So that was inevitable? I mean, I'm trying to leave this place. I would like to... I don't know, bribe the justice system to, I guess this guy's gotta come to me and say that I'm gonna present a writ and see what happens. I guess this is a special option, if, so I guess that has to happen. Pay the court 1,040 gold, yeah, fuck that. I mean, I didn't steal anything. All of your papers seem to be in order. 2 royal writs of execution for, well, I guess the ones that I've already carried out. Should still have the one... oh, never mind. Apparently nothing was added to my... or removed from my inventory. Vidala and blah blah blah. So yeah, everything was in order, right? So you understand why I had to do what I did, right? Yeah, she doesn't hate me anymore. So I just had to survive the freaking bookshop owner's attack there. But I guess that was good enough, but now we have to go and western part of town so that I can go to the sewer area. Let's see. Stay the fuck away from that guy, I know that much. Does Vivek still breathe Nervar? Tell ya he does. I'm actually kind of wondering because... I mean, this dude right here, the guy in the dark armor in the middle, he's gonna die at some point, and if what I've heard is any indication, he might actually be more challenging than Vivek would be. So, I don't know. If I can actually get away with it, I might actually end up going after Vivek at some point, depending on, I suppose, my own assessment of, oh shit. My own strategy that I would have to come up with as a means to deal with the other guy. Oh boy, enemies are nearby. What sewers? Okay, we're gonna have to go through here to get to where the node is, apparently. And I really prefer not to have to deal with friggin' goblin combat right now. Okay, there we go. Because I want to rest anyway so that I can go ahead and level up again. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter or cleverer or more experienced or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't gonna get any younger. Well, I mean, I guess the game is really pushing the message at this point that it's supposed to be you at the end of the game. Well, let's see, we got agility. Might as well put one thing into that, one thing into strength, which is that, and one thing into endurance, which is almost the top there. I think that's the things that make the most sense out of that lineup. So this is one of those, no, never mind, I was gonna say this is one of those shitty health potions that the goblins usually carry, but apparently the answer is not today. So here we are with sewers, which we have been to. So I guess the north guy that we're looking for is probably gonna be somewhere in this screen. Don't remember if we've run into any nords down here in the past. I remember trying to find something down here and not really finding anything. Oh hey, this guy. Never mind. I vaguely remember this guy. I guess this would be the guy that I'm after right now. Lower the bloody.
So go ahead.
What do you want? I want evidence of conspiracy. Well, what are you going to do about it? Get out, Haggard the bloody and execute him or warn him and let him escape. I'm kinda curious to see what happens if I do this. I don't get it. Don't you want to fight? Oh wait, I see you're a good guy. Time to use that old recall amulet, so long pal and fix. Well, shit, maybe I could have actually let the other people live as well. I didn't even try it. But hey, let's see what the what the journal says. Lord the Bloody thanked me and teleported away to safety. You'll have to persuade the Lytian that someone in the palace must have warned Lord the Bloody and enabled him to escape. Well, I mean, can also just say that he's really dead, but I don't know, I guess we wouldn't have like an actual body to present. If we did that, maybe that would be something that would be a necessity to convince the guy that we did in fact execute or mark there, but well, here's another goblin who wants to fight. So I'll use my Varg and restore health, even though I can eat that badly right now. All of them you let the stinking Nord live? Well, I mean, I'm not actually sure if I could have let the other ones live. Maybe I would have tried that if I had noticed that as an option. I mean, it made it... in the case of the Nord, it was a much easier option to notice just because he had the limited dialogue choices, so... we might as well try that. Let's see what happens now that that's been done. I wonder what Mr. Go and eliminate all opposition over here is gonna have to say about this. Anyway. I'm also kinda wondering if this guy's gonna let me through or what.
City of magic.
This particular approach doesn't seem to suggest that that's gonna be the case right now. Oh, okay. How about you? Can you please remove yourselves from the doorway? Thank you for your cooperation. Usually a good sign. Now, what about you? What do you have to say about what we did? The evidence of conspiracy is conclusive. Well, no one mourns the death of traitors. Out of all report, Lord the Bloody, he escaped unfortunately, but he won't be causing us any more trouble. See, it works out. The world is safer with him out of it. There must be a leak here at the palace. Well, at least you got Bedal, Allen, and Forben Verano, so I don't know, maybe that was like the only option, pretty much. It is customary to pay the executioner for his services. Here's 2,000 gold with our thanks, and I would like your help finding the anonymous writer of the common tongue. So we're going after that guy. We're like full-on censorship and enforcer for the king right now, it seems. Persuade him to stop printing such lies about King Helseth. When we make official inquiries, people just look stupid and assure us that they have no idea what we're talking about. I think you may have better luck, particularly if you approach less reputable citizens. Persons who place profit above honor. Oh, I don't know. Tell me more about... Let's see what if I say this. I take your point. King Halset is a skilled alchemist and student of bodily processes, but it won't do to have people referring to our sovereign as a common poisoner, will it? Well, I mean, perhaps not a common one. If you drop that adjective from that description, I think it would be a pretty good one. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to agree to it. First, we want you to ask around and discover who is writing these lies. Then we want you to find him and persuade him to stop printing lies. The manner of the persuasion is left to your discretion. We will be discreet, of course. We don't want to appear to be threatening the time-honored imperial traditions of encouraging free speech. Well, we're just going along with this, then. Or to me when you found this anonymous writer and made sure that he will never print lies about King Halset again. Well, who could we ask about this stuff, anonymous writer? No idea who the writer of the common tongue is. What are you asking me for? They look like someone who knows a lot about books and writers. Well, I get the feeling this is going to be a bit of a touchy topic for some people that we might end up asking about this. So, Jesus.
City of magic. City of magic.
Yeah, city of many things. We've heard this spiel in the past. No, anonymous writer, I know this broadsheet thing. This is the common tongue, ask some other. Oh, okay. What about the people who are right here in the courtyard? What about you? Don't know anything about it, just one of life's little mysteries, I guess. Okay, the mercenary doesn't want to say anything. What about you? Don't know anything about it?
Good to see you again, friend.
Guess I'm gonna go ahead and look around in the
Alexia, protect us.
temple courtyard
She
first.
still can.
Nope, apparently this person also does not want to give away, so I don't know. Where should we look next? I guess this is gonna be a bit of a useful experiment for me to try and figure out if this song is gonna trip any copyright filters, because I'm pretty sure this was licensed as opposed to like being produced specifically for Jet Set Radio. So we'll see what happens, but right now let's see. Mournhold God's Reach. Our great bazaar. Should we go to the residential place or the bazaar? I guess we're gonna go to the residential place first. So I want to say that's where the bar is. Maybe some people there would know. Would know what's up. What about you, Vanessa Serrano? I was looking around for an anonymous writer. I talked to someone who deals in writing books and scrolls, for example. Perhaps a person with a shady reputation, like a pawnbroker. Okay, so what you're telling me is I'm looking in the wrong place. I should have gone the other way. I wonder who drew the wispy lines on the skybox. Someone who knows the king personally? Well, I mean, probably not. I mean, it's not really clear who in the city would know the king personally anyway, but I suppose it makes more sense to do this suggestion and make a repeat visit to a place that we've already been to. I mean, the pawnbroker, I'm pretty sure, is on the other side of things, but what if I were to actually go to the bookseller and ask directly? They look like the sort of person who would reveal the name of a writer who... Okay, so that's like a slightly altered flavor text there. Instead of I look like the sort of person who would know about books and writing. Obviously, the bookseller can't say that, so it's like, would I reveal the person who wants to keep his name hidden? It's a pretty apt adjustment, I would say. Special offers as well. Have special bargains on certain items just for valued customers like yourself. Let me know, what does this guy even sell? Almond sugar. Well, I guess we're not gonna check that then. I might know something, and when I really like someone, I can go a long way out of my way to help that someone. Alright, so what you're saying is...
What is it, good Sarah?
I should put on the amulet of verbosity magic and get you to like me. Honor me, thank you. Not interested. Not interested, but you will like me. I guarantee it. Let's see. Is 81 gonna be good enough for you to be my friend forever? I guess so. Here's what I've heard. I've heard that the guy who writes the common tongue is someone named Trellsvaris. Now, this is not a name known to me personally. I make it a habit to know the names of people in Mournhold personally. And this guy I do not know. Now, the people I talk to also do not know, which is noteworthy in itself. I make the guess that this guy is well hid, and wants to stay well hid. But where do I first hear about this guy? In the Craftsman's Hall, so maybe that is one place to look. Trellsvaris, you say? I don't know him, I just know of him. And you say to look in the Craftsman's Hall, so... This Sonic Adventure, yeah, this is one of those things that I would never actually have guessed is from a Sonic game. In the Craftsman's Hall. I'm actually not sure exactly where that is, if that's like one of the people, not one of the people, one of the things that's... in the palace, or maybe it's something in the residential district. So I guess the very specific subdivisions of the city should make that relatively simple to look into. So what I think I'll end up doing first is come over here to the other district that's actually an outdoor district, so that I can, I guess, check the names of the buildings there. Because I don't think Craftsman's Hall in Morrowind is something that someplace that I've already been to specifically. Oh, but it's right there, don't you know it? It's like my judgment was actually on point at that time. Actually, no, I have been here. I ended up selling this dude a bunch of the assassin armor, and that's why he's wearing it now. Hey, Bolsindalen, can you tell me about the damn that I know Foster? So yeah, that guy. I guess he actually left by now. That cockered script-sucking son of a hammerfell whore, well. He left me just a few hours ago without so much as a wave goodbye. Just walked out the door, well, good riddance I suppose, but I still need an apprentice. If you find any able-bodied young person looking for work, let them know I need a new apprentice, well. That guy will not be missed, though. What about this other guy? What we're looking for, Trellsvaris. There's no one named Trellsvaris here. Well, at least it doesn't make me lose reputation with that guy. There's no one named Trellsvaris here. I mean, is there anybody else at all here? Keep outlook level 70. If I go upstairs, there's a few more people here, like Tritoscaria. Yeah, but the collection, I forgot about that. Let me make myself perfectly clear. There's no one named Trellsvaris here. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same thing. Okay, I will.
What can I do for you, friend?
It's gonna turn into the fucking Star Wars meme where it's... You can say that again, and it's literally just an endless loop of statements. Well, I wish that he would get out of the fucking doorway there so that I can get through. What's this? This is Dark Moon Caverns from Dirkung Racing. Boy, I feel like I really need to listen to this music, like, in a less, muted context. I don't know. What about you back there? Oh, hey, I can't get past you. Hey, Albert Nirmar. Maybe you know about Trellsvaris. There's no one named Trellsvaris here. Well, hold on. Why did that one guy turn out to be the only one? That caused me to get a journal update. I wonder about that, actually. So there's definitely a Trellsvaris somewhere around here, but no one's going to admit it. Seems to be the conclusion that we've drawn. So maybe he would be under that stay out locked door, if there's like... Was there only one of those? I guess there was. Yeah, there's just the one. Keep out door on this side. So if I have the... If I had to guess, I would imagine that maybe he's gonna be behind this door, but... I wonder, can I actually try to pick that as well? Let me see. Courageous ring is the one that fortifies my security. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pick this door, even if I use that with my current set of lockpicks, but might as well confirm it. Let's see. Well, let me cast this first. And then up to complex, and then it broke. Well, what if I use the master's lockpick for this? Oh, okay. Guess that worked. Okay, I made it into this place. Sure, nobody will complain. I'll take this raw glass, because I think that's actually a good thing to carry around. Probably not so much. Ornhold's secret office, oh goodness, it's Ramos Halando and Miros Narethi, oh boy. And Trelsvaris, and okay, there we go. Well, they seem to be pretty okay with me being here, even though I obviously just broke in. And I found the guy. What are you doing here? May I suggest you make your answer very clear, because this office and what we do here is a well-kept secret, and we wish to keep it a secret, even if it means that you do not leave here alive. Leave her alive, excuse me. Even if it means that she must be killed. You will stop printing lies about the king. I'm looking for the Eye of Argonia. An honest working burglar and want no trouble. What if I say this? That seems to be the one, yeah, the best excuse that we can actually come up with for this. We have produced an original and entertaining excuse. Completely unbelievable, of course. But none the worse for that. Never heard a believable excuse before anyway. Very well, you may go. I'd like to preserve our secret office, but I won't kill you to do it. Oh well, since our offices are no longer secret, we'll have to relocate immediately. But don't touch anything here and don't interfere with myself and my colleagues, or we will not leave here alive. Do I know an anonymous writer? No comment. Well, what else could he possibly say after that? He wishes to keep his hidden office a secret and threatened to kill me, but instead he decided to let me go. The location of his office is no longer a secret. He plans to relocate immediately. He warned me not to touch anything or interfere with him or his colleagues, or he will kill me. Well, and it leads me to a completely different conversation record if I click on that. Well, apparently they're gonna relocate. With that in mind, I want to talk to Varys. You just work here, talk to the boss. Let me just hired help. What happens if I try to like leave now and then immediately come back in? Oh, they're still here. I mean,
He is a hard man, alright. Talk to the boss. We just work here.
the boss. Well, apparently all of the papers that are in here that actually have stuff written on them is the common tongue. Spools and cloths and... Is this supposed to be all for printing? I'm not even sure how the process is gonna relate to these materials, but they make paper from guar hide and etch leather. Like the medieval papyrus production method. Let me try something. I guess this might be good enough to bring back to the other guys a report, or it might not, but let me take the other way into the palace this time. We'll go around the south side. And then take the big central gate over there, even though that's I think might be a bit of a longer walk compared to if I had gone to the Temple Plaza, but whatever. It's better than just doing the exact same thing. Gates cannot be... oh, never mind, that's not the right gate. It's on the opposite side, which I guess makes sense, question mark, if that's supposed to be the... yeah, the residential one is in the west. And the temple, no, the palace is in the center. And the shopping district is in the east, so... here we are again.
Good to see you again, friend. Long live the king.
Justice never sleeps.
Christ, of course they stopped. I was gonna say, perfectly aligned to block my way, but apparently I was able to find a gap in their phalanx defenses. Hey, what's up? Hey, guess what I found out? Yes, I did, but
The king's health.
damn it. No, I guess this guy will not be happy unless I actually kill the guy. I wonder if there's like any other way to deal with that, but I guess
Justice.
I have to do it the brute force way right now, so we can actually have the matter accounted as dealt with. So right back over here we go, to God's Reach. Back right over there we go, to the Hall of the Craftsman.
Gods grant you
And right back down to the basement we go, to where the secret subversive newspaper printers are hiding, I guess. They say that they're gonna relocate immediately, but they haven't done shit, so
The straight truth.
I guess we're gonna see what happens if I end up just killing this guy. Don't touch anything here, not interfere with myself or my colleagues, or you will not leave here alive. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't really look like there's anything else I can do, so... We do our only real option here. Thanks, I'm proud of them. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna be that much trouble, really. Even all four of them. And that was the end of Varus Norethi and the rest of these guys. The Wonder Jinx sword, interesting. It's not worth that much, but let's leave it anyway. Expensive ammo, belt pants, expensive shoes for 80, well. Charles Varys has quality restore health, which seems at least kind of worth it. Come on shoes, come on shirt, come on pants. Second barrier belt. I mean, I'll grab that for myself, I guess. And more quality restore health, I mean, I guess I'm gonna kill these guys if only so that I can grab this for myself. I can always use more health potions. And hey, I did the thing. If kill Trails Varys, it'll certainly stop him from printing lies about King Health sets, so... Let's continue with our perfectly gleeful role that we are perfectly okay with carrying out about just being a freaking enforcer for the monarchy. I mean, as long as we're getting paid, might as well just carry on with that. It's a scribble trick, alright. Something that is often said in a very casual context. I can't actually go into sewers from here, right? I can only go inside right here.
Yes?
Let's get right into the Christ.
City of the
Now, of course, you have to come in here perfectly aligned to just block my way. There we go.
never.
Guess what I did this time. Trails Varys is the anonymous writer of the common tongue, and Trails Varys is dead. Your solution is simple and elegant. We are very satisfied with your service. You have earned our generous reward and our most sincere expressions of gratitude. There's one more official matter. Go to Lady Barencio. She has asked to speak with you. Okay.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
I haven't anything more for you, but I understand Lady Barencio would like to speak with you. Alright. Chambers would be right around here, right across from the other exit of the thing. Well, I wonder if she's been hearing about all the enforcement crap that I've been doing for her son.
Approach and be recognized, my good man.
I am. I understand that you've been performing some duties more tenuous, and you've done well. There are other matters you should investigate as well. Mournhold is a town of two minds. On the one hand, there is the monarchy led by Helseth, and on the other there is a temple and the goddess Almalexia. It's hard to know whom you may trust. While there has been no open hostility between the two, there are always undercurrents that bear watching. Would like you to make yourself known to the temple, see what you can learn. Speak to Fedrus Hilaire, he is a powerful man in the temple and a confidant of Almalexia. Okay. I'm always here to answer your questions. My time in the political arena is done, and I will not miss it. I do, however, like to know what is happening to my son and to his monarchy. I stay interested. You should also take the time to speak with Latinius Mero, a dear friend of mine. Who is that guy? An author, a man of the people. He's a good source of information. These royal trappings don't allow me to get out as much as I'd like, but I can always count on Platinius to know how the winds will change. You'll have to find him wandering around the palace courtyard to get to know him. Okay, so talk to that guy and talk to Fedrus Hilaire. In the temple is, I guess, my actual mission next. There are rumors that he was once an assassin. It is fairly widely known that he is the leader of the Hands of Almalexia. This is not a person to be trifled with. Well, that part I wouldn't have been able to guess, I don't think. But I guess we're gonna talk to a few more people while we're here. Oh boy. He's seriously positioned in such a precise way that I can't even fall past him behind him. That's very unfortunate. All time to wait for them to get the hell out of the way. Oh boy, can I get my hands back in the controls? Oh boy.
Justice never.
Well, that was another statement in stereo from my friends the guards. That's a more pleasant statement than
Whatever you want. Within reason.
the City of Might, City of Magic spiel that everyone just spits out all the time. Are you the guy? Platinius Mero? Yeah. Hey, can we talk about important topics in this time of the plot? She was the wife of Nerevar and one of his most trusted advisors. She resides here in Mournhold and is much loved by the people. Lady Berenzia, it's been my pleasure to have known her as long as I have. Well, are you an author? I suppose I have written one thing you might have read. There was a time I worked as a scribe for a beautiful young queen. I was young and ambitious, perhaps a bit too much of either for my own good. After a great deal of research, I was able to publish a biography. And the real Berenzia, of course, so I felt it my duty to give to history a true and honest account of this remarkable woman. The story I presented, while true, was perceived as scandalous. My exuberance for the tale was left unchecked by wisdom, and I fear I caused some damage for the woman, not to mention the imperial family. Details within should probably not have been divulged as they were. There were details that were felt to be embarrassing to the Septim line, though it was not my intent for them to be so. The work was ordered, banned, and I was to be executed were not for the grace of the lady herself. I would long be in my grave. You know that Queen Berenzia has many things, but she's not shy, and she's not ashamed of how her life was led. She knew my work to be true, and I believe she felt a sense of amusement, if not satisfaction, at the tale's telling. She protected me from the imperial family and spread the word of my demise at her guards' hands. Since then, I have lived with her under this name, acting as her scribe, her advisor, and dare I say, her friend. So that's like a made-up name? The only thing that I hope for is to be able to publish further volumes of the work to chronicle the lady's life after her marriage to King Edwire. Perhaps one day I will be able to, but I am old and my time grows short. I could write fiction as great as the plot of the Lady Berenzia has lived. Well,
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
I guess that was kind of interesting, but not really something that's gonna help me try to figure out what else I gotta do. I guess I'm actually gonna have to go in the temple again so I can... Hello? There we go. I can see what the guy in the lobby has to say to me this time. I know maybe I did have to deal with the goblins as part of the plot. I thought it was like a big, long-winded optional thing that I had done, but if we have to talk to this guy, then nothing for you at this time. Speak with Gavas Drain, the Lord Archcanon. He was in the consultation with Lady Alexia. Well, let's see. What if I bring up Berencia? Nope. The people love her, always have, and she seemingly stayed out of politics since her return to Mournhold. She knows the score in this town, a savvy old woman to be sure. Is there anything else I could ask about without... Well, or anything that I could ask about that would relate to the plot right now. The uninformed associate the Morag Tongue with the Dark Brotherhood of Western Assassin's Guild, but the Morag Tongue is the sworn enemy of the Dark Brotherhood, and they couldn't be more different in practice or principle. New recruits, letters taken care of, Royal Guard, service to Our Lady. I know, he met an unfortunate end. Seems to me quite a great number of these new king's rivals have met with unfortunate ends. Quite a coincidence, don't you think? Yeah. Does seem to be the case. What about the Hands of Almalexia? Because apparently you were also the leader of them. You are the strongest, most pious, and most loyal of all of the Lade's followers. Well done. Yes, I'm coming over here to the office of the Archcanon. Oh boy. O's and Z's. Are you the Archcanon or Velduli? No, probably not. I think you would be that guy behind you, so I would like you to get out of the way so that I can get to that guy, but... Guess it'll now be a matter of seeing exactly how long it'll be before that can happen.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Well, I just got another guy closing in on me from a different direction. That's not what I wanted to accomplish at all. Like, what happens if I run into you? Can I, like, get you to move, or...?
And you'll regret it.
Nope, apparently doing that just causes him to get angry at me. What about this guy? Can I get you to leave the...
Yes. What? What do you want?
I want you to get out of the way. Can you read the room? Take a hint?
Maybe she's right.
No, I'm pretty sure that he will not actually leave the doorway. So much sense it would make for him to actually do so. That pretty much just makes me curious as to how he got in that specific position in the doorway to begin with, but... Oh, there we go.
Yes.
I said there we go, and then I can't actually get past him in the figure.
Grace
Okay,
and
here.
mercy upon you. In her name.
You're the one that Lur mentioned. You are to be of service to the lady. Beneath this temple there is a large sewer system built around the ruins of Old Mournhold. You smell like you may have spent some time there. Regardless, in these ruins there lies a shrine. The shrine has been corrupted. So like in Grim Dawn. The Shrine of the Dead was once a place of great power. It served as a channel to the ancestors, allowing the faithful to learn from them to harness their power. Over the years it has been forgotten and it has grown sour. The power that radiates from the shrine has drawn hordes of the undead to it. The Shrine of the Dead must be cleansed too. How do I accomplish that? It holds immense power to speak with the ancestors and harness their power. The Lady Almalexia wishes to use this power for the good of Morrowind. Realize that ancestor worship falls a bit outside traditional temple doctrine, but the lady knows best and her will is law. Find the shrine, enter the sewers through the temple basement, then head east to the ruined temple gardens and south to the Shrine of the Dead. Certainly not by you. This task falls to one of Almalexia's chosen. He will escort this young priest Orville Dooley to the shrine, protect him well. His experience is limited, but he is necessary to complete the ritual. The shrine is protected by the profane powerful leeches who feed from the power of the shrine. Must destroy them for Dooley to perform his duties, I stress again. Take them at all costs. I cannot give you duties if you do not join the temple, well, oh boy. I mean, I guess we're gonna hear the doctrine first. Faith, family, masters, and all that is good. Still wanna join? Well, not right now. So I guess we have to talk to this guy out here after all.
Oh dear. Oh my. Goddess protect me.
Guess we're gonna have to go all the way around in the hallway to actually be able to get him to follow us and leave. But I mean, how would we even get to the temple basement? How would it be this way? Hall of Ministry, High Chapel. It wouldn't be the High Chapel. I mean, we can't even get into High Chapel yet, can we? Nope. No one may enter unless summoned by the goddess of Elixir. So.
Oh my. Goddess protect me.
You know what must be done, but the place frightens me to the core. I don't know why I was chosen. But Our Lady believes that I must be the one to go, and the shrine must be cleansed. Well, let's struggle together, sure. I mean, I still don't know, like, where the hell the temple basement is that we're apparently gonna have to go to access the sewers, but maybe this will be the way? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have to rest down here anyway so that I can do the thing. Where's the... here it is. Are you ready to go into the stinky sewer system? Because I sure am. And already there's fucking dudes here. Can't believe that the rats are gonna kill me and there's more enemies nearby. Apparently we haven't gone to this specific sewer screen yet. That's unfortunate. Greater Ancestor Ghost. Well, I did take multiple hits to kill, so I guess that's a confirmation that it was in fact greater than usual. Right, how about now? Nope, still enemies nearby. I don't know where they could be. Okay, here we go. I'll rest here until I'm healed, which shouldn't take that long, and then we ought to be just fine to carry on, so... You're not, Here we go. Head east to the old temple gardens, then south to find the Shrine of the Dead. Let's see if I can actually figure out how to get in that direction. I guess this way would be east, south and east. Let's see if we can go this way. We're gonna have to swim, it seems. Swim and just make it to a place where it's just a dead end by the looks of things. Because this place was not it after all. And now this fucking guy doesn't even want to let me through anymore. There. See there, see if there actually had been that solution, but no. Hey, Urkel. Dooney, can you please get out of the way? There we go. Now, can you please come over here? Leave the water and actually go ahead and follow me again. Now we do seem to be having a problem here. Hold on. I'm right here. I'm right in front of you, my guy. There we go. I say, but then he goes right back into it. What the fuck? Back away very, very slowly. That seems to be the way to get him to not be stuck there. If he can't just like magnetize his way directly onto me by being right next to me, it seems to me that the only way that I guess he's gonna try to get to me again is by doing the shitty pathfinding, which is not gonna end well for him. Hold on, is this one of those recordings that has like a really long silence at the end of the song for no reason? So that would really kind of suck. Is this the shrine, Temple Tours East? I mean, this would seem to be the case. Boy. There we go. And what has... No, that you're not the one that I wanted to talk to. It was Black Dart Drarin. Oh boy, this might be the place that we need to look at to find the ghost that other woman wanted us to talk to, I guess. Black Dart is a marksman thing, bleeder darts. People actually attack with darts and cause ailment stuff, even though apparently I was able to get past. Yeah, I think that this has like a long silence at the end for no reason. That sucks. I have to find a new version of that recording. Well, I sure hope that we answer the ghost. We don't end up killing the ghost that we apparently have to talk to and make peace with. That would be very unfortunate. See, apparently we have to get east. There we go, finally it ended. That song. That fake ending that just led into silence for that song. What's this? Kitten shield, okay, I was gonna say. This guy have... oh Christ, hold on. Apparently my tooltips have just become broken. Let me see if I can reload and fix that. Game does seem to be getting a little bit more glitchy here in the expansions. Silver Claymore, it's whatever. At this point, honestly. Still gonna leave it on the ground though. Oh fucking what? I wasn't trying to talk to you, I was trying to... I guess we're gonna dispose of the ancestor ghost so I can look at this fucking guy there. Okay, I see another greater ancestor ghost. But still not a guy with a name, so I'm gonna assume that it's fine to kill him as well. Keep on killing the dead. This is the way to the shrine? No, this is temple catacombs. I'm pretty sure this isn't quite the right way that I was supposed to follow for the thing. The mission that I'm on right now. Let me see if I can head down here. Oh, there's another skeleton. I think he's noticed me. I think we're gonna try to follow the instructions vaguely by first going to the east before we came in through, which would be right here, I think. Maybe a little bit further south, but... supposed to be east and south, speaking of that. So I'm pretty sure this isn't the right way either, but might as well just see what's at the end of this. The answer being not really anything. This be the way to the east? This might be the way to the east, let's see. It does seem like it curves back around to the south too, so... maybe I'm actually going in a decent way this time. Decent way relating to my efforts to actually be able to do the blood missions, that is. Wait, our armor increased to 20, what's that mean? It should be armored right now, unless something really stupid happened. Oh, hey, he actually cast something. Let's go ahead and heal and also check my armor, because I really should be marked as unarmored right now, so I wonder what was up with that. So you know, my glass stuff is still there. Alright, so what's this way? why do I get the feeling I'm gonna have to end up, like, doing something? Temple Gardens, okay, hold on. I'm pretty sure we have to go through here as part of the directions. Unless I seriously misread those, but hope I didn't. Oh. I don't want to spawn right in the same exact corner of space right there. Let's see. Is there anything of note back here, or is it just... I think it's just like... I don't know. Nothing much to look at, basically. Not much more that I have to say about this room in particular at this moment. I feel like my mental faculties are starting to abandon me because I'm a bit more tired than usual due to my ever-shifting sleep changes. And how early I ended up going to bed yesterday. That might be it right there. Let's see. I don't see any more monsters that would be on the way to me. Fuck. I think I have identified a monster though, this fucking idiot's trying to chase me, but not really being able to find the right path fighting for that. There we go, make it up here. Nope, apparently he's not gonna make it up there. That part is, I know he's down there. Not something I can actually count on at all. Big idiot. Come over here, please. I don't know how you managed to fall in the water, but you need to get out of it now. Can he manage that at least? I think he might. Maybe not though. Alright, let me try this. See with him here and hopefully he doesn't fall off like an idiot again. Let's see if we can get up here. Apparently he can't even follow me in here and just kind of fall off again. Should take a lot more steps to this, I think, to make this work. Alright, come over here. How hard could it be? Climb up this very simple slope and not fall off like a fucking moron. Oh, there we go. Apparently all I needed to do is get the fuck away from him, and that was what prompted him. Okay, so here we go, Temple Shrine. It was the right place all along, it seems. Hey, guess what? You're gonna have to stay here, I think. Energy from back here, or whatever. Just gonna go kill these fuckers that are in here. They're probably not gonna want me dead. Yeah, right about that, it seems so, for fuck's sake. That guy just seriously did what I think he did. Yeah, sure did. One of the worst possible things that could have happened in this game just happened. Oh no, now he's fucking back here again. Just gonna run ahead of him and hope that yeah, magically has the same effect, and it does. At least there's that. Alright, you know what? Fuck it, you're gonna help me. You're gonna have to be fucking priority number one as far as I'm concerned with these idiots. Get the fucking bone walker out of the way. Yeah, I did it. Profane Acolyte had an iron warhammer with no value. And by the looks of things, there isn't any more. There aren't any more of these freaking acolytes here. In this room, at least. How about this? Old metal door. Okay, and there's more. And they're gonna completely cheat me by summoning multiple of those guys at the same time. There we go. Oh, here comes this guy. So I guess we're not quite done yet with her. I might end up dying because of this completely uninterrupted combat. Okay, here we go. Yes, I barely managed to survive. I hope I didn't get hit at all with stupid bone walkers, but not quite sure at this point. Well, I'll cleanse the Shrine of the Dead, I suppose, but if I can. You with me? Okay. Well, that wasn't directed towards me. So let's go. Let's see what this guy's gonna do. Well, it's been updated and blue wave has just been directed. Can we return to the temple now? Okay, so he's still gonna be following me. And to rest until healed, and apparently I was hit with some shit, which is pretty nonsensical. I don't know. But sure that I wasn't hit by the bone walkers at any point, so I have a pretty hard time believing that, but where's this guy carrying Iron Halberd? What's down this way? Could it be more of those evil leeches who will try to cheat me out by summoning the stupid bone walkers, maybe? If that's the case, then I don't want to really bother with exploring this way. Temple Crypt? You know, I don't think we'll actually go and don't think we'll actually return to, or do anything other than return to the temple at this point. Alright. Time to try and remind myself what direction we even came from. It was this one. There's more to be mapped out, but I think I've had quite enough for this escort mission. Maybe if that weren't the case, I would be more willing to... Maybe we do have to come through here. More willing to look around a little bit more, but right now I just kind of want to be rid of this guy. And he's really shitty pathfinding. You know, at this point I would honestly kind of be wondering whether the like teleportation scrolls that I have would be enough to bring both me and him back to the temple that we came from specifically, but I get the feeling that the answer to that would be no. It's just a brief walk now that we've actually cleared everything out. It's not really a huge deal. I think there might be... well, there's apparently something did respawn in here. What's this here? Just leave me now. Where's the exit here? The basement is to the south of here, so it will be in this direction. No reason to check anywhere else, clearly. And indeed, I shall not. Well, here we are. Not sure if there's... well, I don't know. As long as I'm in the temple, let me see if I can get the on-CV intervention, or... on-CV hope, whatever it is. Restoration, there we go. I can cure myself of the really stupid hit that I apparently took from the...
Health and healing.
the Bone Walkers, or maybe from one of the spells that the leeches actually got off on me, which... I would still like to dispute. I'm just completely baffled at the fact that there would be 4 enemies that would immediately just summon the fucking Bone Walkers there. Stupid as shit. Oh, hey, you made it back to the temple. Can you please stay in the room now? Yes, I did it. Perform your duty well. Goddess is very pleased to take this blessed spear as a gift from the Lady Almalexia. It is good that you have been of service to our lady. Oh, speaking of that, I know of nothing you may do for the lady now. Speak with Fedris Hilaire. He usually has errands that must be completed by the lowly. Really? That's what you're gonna say to me. Don't let him tell you that he has nothing to be done. I'm sure there's something. Right, so can you please stay here now? Okay, good. Please stay in that room. Oh shit, there's no door for me to close. Well, I hope he stays in that room at any rate. And at least doesn't stand right in the fucking doorway and block my path. Okay. There is another way you may be of service to our Lady Almalexia. I spoke with the lady earlier today, and there may be something that one of your skill will be able to help with. Lady Almalexia would like you to retrieve a powerful artifact, a Barilsar's Mazed Band. What? All I know is that the goddess wants it returned. You'll find it in the ruins beneath the temple. Search to the northwest in the sewers. There was a passageway in the abandoned crypt that had been blocked off by a cave-in, but Almalexia had the area cleared. As for the item itself, I don't really see why you'd need to know any more about it, really. You must inquire, perhaps Gava's drink can give you more details. So we're supposed to recover something from the sewers from that same area that apparently is the corner of the sewers that I didn't fully explore previously. And this guy can tell me more about it. Barilsar's Mazed Band. Barilsar himself was a powerful mage, and was quite powerful in fact. He created the band sometime in the middle of the Second Era, and soon after disappeared. The purpose of the artifact is unknown to me. All I know is that the lady wants it. I can only assume it will allow her to better minister to her people, though I find that hard to imagine.
Our Lady's blessings.
So just like with the king, we're just gonna like blindly follow these orders and assume that everything's gonna be fine. Even with what we know about the tribunal. Well, right back down into the sewers we go. There's clearly nothing more to be said about what may lie down in this place. So, what do the instructions say again? Let's see. Abandoned crypt, passage in the northwest section of the temple sewers. So, with any luck, that should loop around and go back to the shrine area, so that I don't have to like find a whole other maze-like section. I would hope. Let's see. Already gone this way, I think, and I guess I didn't find anything there. Let me, I guess, check the corner here to just try and ensure that it isn't. Oh, wrong corner. Never mind. Almost shadowed up, but I mean, there's a big lump of garbage in the way anyway. There's nothing there that I can actually find. I guess this time, instead of exploring the sewer in the same way that I did before, I look to the northwest section instead. Oh goodness. Well, I keep finding these answers are ghosts and the board work, but I'm finding these ghosts all over the place, but apparently none of them are the... Oh no, here it is. Never mind. I was about to talk about how I was not able to find this specific ghost at all, but then I finally ran into him. My name is Varner. I was killed by the Black Dart Gang. Avenge my death. Their hideout is in Old Mournhole Temple Sewers West. Many have died fighting them, but there is a mechanism that can flood the room, drowning the gang. I find a lever that looks like a torch holding near the east end of the chamber, but whatever you do, don't get too close or you will join me in the afterlife. Okay, so I guess this guy gets to not completely die, even though he's already dead. Wonder if he'll care if I steal anything from these urns. I mean, these urns are in a completely wild, hostile area, so it probably wouldn't even count as stealing. So I guess we'll do that if we come across the gang hideout while we're on our way to complete this other mission, but from what I have been able to gather, I don't really know if that's gonna be the case. It's gonna be like a coincidental thing. Abandoned crypt, okay, so assuming that this is the same map that we saw that we might be able to access from the shrine page itself. And I said page, more like the shrine room itself. Fuck, hold on. Okay, that was summon the fucking bone walkers again. I'm gonna die, hold on. I think my death is inevitable at this point, but yes, there we go. I'll load my quick save again. And I'm gonna be a lot more forward with my attack now that I know that they're just gonna be shooting sparkly shit at me instead of doing something even worse, which is summon bone walkers. And maybe use some of the quality restore health potions that I actually got as a drop from some of the fucking... some of the other monsters in this place, let's see. Should have one of them right here somewhere. Where are my quality potions? These are cheap. Is it? No. Is this it? Here we go. Shove one of these. Should be enough to keep us going here, at least. It's the one guy that might be left, if I'm not mistaken, and there he is. I guess only like the keep acolyte marked ones are the ones that are able to summon bone walkers, question mark. Which I am okay with. The less bone walkers that I have to deal with, the better as far as I'm concerned. So where does this go? This goes to another abandoned crypt? Even though I thought that we were already in the abandoned crypt. Oh goodness. It still says that enemies are nearby even though I've been killing all the rats and... okay, there's another rat. Is this like the last enemy in the area? Nope, apparently not. Is this gonna heal me like the sand water at the end of Half-Life? Nope. Not quite sure why it still marked as enemies being around when... that certainly doesn't seem to be the case as far as to my perception, but... Well, there we go. If I tuck myself away in this particular corner, I can apparently rest. Hello, Jonathan Hoover. How are you liking the game so far? Well, I'm quite liking the game. Oh shit. Well, speaking of the enemies, I guess I found a basic enemy and got him to do an interesting sound effect loop. Sad roach. We have no place here, child of living flesh. The mazed band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my fault, and this is my curse. For all eternity, I am damned to walk in this half-life to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals, those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives. Okay, but only after giving you that warning can I actually cause this green aura with the star system. Right. Guess we're gonna beat up Burlsar, which is also a lich. But yeah, I feel like this game took me a bit of a while to actually get into, and oh, there's a claymore. Ooh, the weight of that thing is ridiculous, but I think I actually want that. Let's see, is that any better than... It would be better than my Diedrich Daikatana, right? 60, 52, 30 versus... But it's only slightly better, so I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there on the ground at 10 reach. I pick it up again? Put it on, yeah, I guess on a thing that... Well, here's the mazed band, I guess, is what I was after. I got the mazed band after killing the main leech. Guess we're not gonna heed his warning at all. And there's still more enemies nearby, even though we already killed the boss there, I guess. And we've killed all the rats. I'm not quite sure still. Oh, here we go. Just hanging out here in this tunnel as a way to stop me from being able to rest, I guess. By radial proximity. That's not a very nice thing to do. Can I rest now? Yes, I can. Might as well take that opportunity. As long as it's presented to me. Okay, what shall we do? Shall like a different passageway that I can find if I go in this direction, and this side is apparently there is. And there goes already some of the health I got back. I want to steal a fucking razor plume from a jar, I don't think I do, no. I will however take this 50 gold, and 3 diamonds, sure. Incredible that they would put treasure, like actual treasure, in these chests and they wouldn't be trapped. Let's see. Could look over in that direction, but I'm not sure if I want to bother at this point. Guess I'm gonna save to maintain my... Nope, even more enemies are nearby. I guess that's what I'll find if I go here. No, I can't even make it there. I guess I could use my flying pants to do that, but at this point I would rather just cut my losses there. Go back and deliver this apparently evil, cursed object to the people that we have no idea why we're giving it to them. I mean, apparently if we put it on... I don't know, we have it with us in our possession. Can we put it on? What happens if we put on the... Oh boy. Oh, okay, it's... I guess, never mind. I guess I think the only difference that we got there is that we lost our night vision. Something worse was gonna happen, but I guess not. Because there's no actual marked effects for that. What else did we have on? I don't remember. Probably a ring if we ended up putting it off because of that. Taking it off. Of Kaiser's ring, I think the other ring was the important one. Ring of Asura. There we go. Found any pieces of Diedrich armor yet? Well, I don't think I found any pieces of Diedrich armor, but I found a couple of Diedrich weapons here and there, but the only one that I've actually held on to is the one that I'm using right now, which is Diedrich Daikatana. Beyond that, I don't know if there's that many Diedrich stuff that I've been actually able to find. Pretty much only have thing that I've been using for quite a long while, which is the glass armor, which is pretty much what I switched to after I was actually able to find pieces of that armor instead of the like Assassin's Black Hood armor. Or more like ninja-like armor, really, but the enemies in this one in particular apparently like to respawn quite consistently. So let's see. How we do the thing? Apparently there will be an entrance to the High Chapel from here if we were able to go into that place at all, but apparently we're not really able to unless we get called by Alexia. It has not yet happened. There is what I found. Been able to retrieve the mazed band. Amazing. Alexia will want to hear about this immediately, or to speak with her directly. Oh, hey, speaking of that, I hope you realize what an honor you're receiving. The lady directly requests your presence at once. It's best not to keep her waiting. Okay, well, I mean, I guess her meeting with Vivek and the main quest went well enough. Let's see what she has to, she's gonna do about us. Would I dare to steal anything from this room, like the horn lily? I mean, would it count as stealing if I just, like, pick some of the plants off? They probably would. Planters there. Right, here we are. Time to make a new save that'll actually reflect my main sentiment in this game. Hey, what's up? Wait, the goddess's command, her word is our law. There's no time to speak with the likes of you. Okay, so that's all he has to say. It's not even like not even gonna admonish me for trying to not speak with her directly.
My loyal servant.
Loyal servant, even though the reincarnation of your husband, apparently. You're the person I've been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel. Perhaps I should call you by another name, but that's a discussion for a later time. I understand you have done well in my service, and indeed a service in my name is a service for all of Mournhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let us discuss Barilzar's mazed band. Oh, okay. But apparently we don't know what it does. It seems ordinary enough, but it is much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I'll use my magic to reawaken this power. Why did you want this ring? Do not concern yourself too deeply in these matters. Well, use this ring as I do everything, to serve the temple and all of Morrowind. It will be a pleasant surprise to meet. I've seen something in you that I have not seen in a very long time. I bestowed the blessing of my light upon you, may it serve you well. I mean, you say that, but did anything actually change? What if we talk about other things? Servant, my steward, he oversees many of the day-to-day activities here at the temple. Mother to the young King Halsey, a fascinating woman, mortal but fascinating. Interesting way to phrase things. Halsey is the King of Morrowind. He is young and has much to learn. Soon he will learn the strength of the Tribunal Temple and its importance to all my people. Okay, so she still won't say anything about what the band does. Gavas has been a loyal servant of mine for many, many years. He's a shining example of the glory of the Tribunal. The hands are my personal guard, pledged to honor and protect and serve me in all ways. Their bodies and souls are buttressed by my divine favor. So hey, Jonathan Hoover, thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Our armor and weapons are imbued with glory by my touch. On the face of Tamriel, there are no more terrible warriors at my hands of Almalexia. Okay, I guess we might as well just use all of these topics since there's not that many. My High Ordinators protect the city of Mournhold from any who would do it harm. King's Guard said I'll concern myself with them. Salvasil, do not concern yourself with Salvasil, he lives in his own way as he always has. I have not spoken with him in a long time. This is not odd, I'm certain that voice of my old friend. Actually, let me go ahead and probably move this. There we go. What about Tianius the Lytian? They're all the same. Okay, well, what did we get in our journal after that conversation? Thanked me, she has blessed me with a new ability, Almalexia's Light, and told me that I might be of further assistance to her one day. But what ability is that anyway? Let me see. Do we know? Or was that just a complete lie? Because I don't really notice anything different at this point.
Mournhold, city of light.
You say that too. Even this fucking guy has that completely generic phrase that all the guards say. Nothing more to say about the thing you've been told what to do, even though I already completed that. Oh shit, I'm not sure, like... Not sure what else we could do about that. It seems like everything's wrapped up now. I've been told of no task that you may perform in the Lady Almalexia's service. Advancement? No. I could join the temple, but I mean, I've apparently gotten the band back. I guess I'm just gonna try to leave and see what happens. Wonder if you'll use Dietrich armor once you find some. Well, I probably would if I do find some, but I don't seem to have chanced upon any of that in the time that I've been playing this. It's just been quite a long while at this point. I wonder how well I do with that. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go talk to the other people in the throne room and see if they
What is it?
they have anything more to give me. Any other details to share with me now that I've done all the other stuff? Beneficial matter satisfied. Barenzia. Well, let's talk to Barenzia again, I guess. We pretty much followed up on all of the whole two things that she told us to look into, kind of. Which is the dude in the courtyard and stuff we could do in the temple. He's one of the Tribunal, the God Kings of Morrowind. Amazed Band. Walk with care, it is wise to be wary of gods with mortal failings. Well, we have heard about the biography from that guy, but apparently none of the other topics that that particular thing unlocked with him is going to be available with her. Ancient shrine dedicated to ancestor worship. If I remember, I can't imagine what the goddess would want with it. It was destroyed centuries ago, but apparently she just restored it. Wonder who you may trust. Well,
Approach and be recognized.
I mean, can I talk to Helseth now? Am I somehow able to do that at this point? Or am I just gonna get the same message that his door may never be opened ever? Nope. Apparently it cannot be opened by any means. It's just locked from the inside forever. I mean, for all I know, based on that message, Helseth might not actually have a model or anything like that. It's like this completely phantom figure.
Whatever you want, within reason.
Well, I don't know, I guess I can... Not sure what to do now, actually, because pretty much all the plot stuff that I was doing seems to have been tied up completely hermetically, but it doesn't seem like we're done with whatever's actually going on. So I'm not sure what else I could possibly do. Well, let me head over here to the east side of the plaza, and maybe... I get the feeling that this is going to be a complete non-starter, but... Perhaps if I go there, and I go to the bar, I'll actually be able to find somebody to talk to. Nope. Or that's just my, I don't know, usual RPG sense tingling saying that, hey, if you need more information, you're gonna have to go to the bar. Even though I don't think that we found any any information in the bar that would lead us to actually getting a quest, as opposed to just following up on one.
Got a few
Hey, Ratish, do you know about any of these people? I would have her back in Mournhold. I know that a lot has been written about her, but don't believe everything you read. What about the rest of this? I can't talk about Alexia to this guy. What about the band? Can't talk about the band either. Win, goblins, godreach, grief. The King Lethan. Talent Vandus, Letha's nephew. I don't know. Might have to get a bit of a notch here to be able to figure out what to pursue next. I could just go back into the temple and see if anything at all is changed, but I don't really have any reason to believe that that would be the case right now. I guess I'll do that, and if I don't find anything different, I'll actually have to get a little bit of a nudge here. So I don't completely... I'm left with no idea how to proceed here. What is it you want? Well, why don't I go talk to her again? Anything that might have changed here in this room?
Bathe in the light of my mercy.
There is much work to be done. Leave me now, we will speak soon, I am sure. Okay, so that's literally all that she says. What if I wait just 1 hour in day 114 here? What if I go to the east side of the temple and talk to the dissident that became an informant? Maybe she'll have something to say to me about the whole shebang with the band. Rencia, Bidal Allen is content. Some of the high priests of the temple are going to be relocated. Rula, great houses, goblins. Interval Alexia. I learned the bloody, even though someone said he'd left one hold. And somehow I don't believe that I'll actually be figuring out what to do just by waiting.
It's another.
I can talk to the Archcanon 2 again, even though I think I might have tried to do that before and nothing actually came of it. Imagine protect soul. We can't talk about the thing again. I forgot about this mix. Every single time. Derby Star Lady? Nope. Apparently every time that I try to ask anyone here about more quests for Alexia at this point. And there isn't anything more that I can do, so hold on. I'm honestly pretty lost right now. I've been to all the places that I thought that I was gonna be able to get something from, but no. Let's see. Well, apparently I'm more than half done at this point. Maybe. Alright.
Our Lady's blessings upon us.
Guess this means that I might have told at this glimpse that is might actually mean that I was supposed to do something that I suspected might be the case, which is just like literally just wander around the fucking map here until something happens. There we go, more athletics skill. I'm just running around and jumping endlessly is clearly a good thing. Go to the plaza, what'll happen? Will anything happen?
Justice
Hey, what's been going on with you guys? How about your business when I'm watching you? Certainly good that she's back among her people. My ordinator, hold on, as long as I'm doing this. Let me check this. No, apparently I might have been correct. It isn't just about walking around, it's literally about
city of magic.
There's the fucking stereo chant again. Which could be a recurring thing. What if I just wait for 24 hours right here? Just stand here and wait and do nothing for 24 hours. Well, apparently the guards have moved around. Hey, what's up? You're an officer of the Imperial Law. Okay. Guess we're gonna go back to the Royal Palace. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be something. We heard the city's under attack. Yeah, that's different. Enchanted machines have burst into Plaza Brindisi Dorum and are killing everyone. They need your help. Okay. I think it was there literally 2 seconds ago and I didn't see any such thing, but oh shit. Okay. This is different. Apparently these are robots that we're fighting. They're more like weird cyborg beasts of some kind. Where are they? Verminous Fabricant. Elixir. Wait, I'll take that. No, Hulking Fabricant Elixir, no. Fortified Strength? I probably shouldn't bother with that one, because it seems kind of heavy. How about the other one? Guess this one I'll take on by myself. No, this one's actually not dead. Oh, it was already, but... I guess I shouldn't actually... I just realized that these things are kinda heavy, so I probably shouldn't, like, pick them all up. You're already dead. I guess they are all already dead after all, so hey. What happened back there? Do you guys have any idea? Fedris Hilaire must be told of this attack. Get yourself to the temple and let him know. Okay. Not sure why Fedris Hilaire specifically must know of this, but I guess we'll just go with that. I don't really get the feeling that that guy would still try to just immediately rush me at attack if I went near him. Even after this freaking incredible plot attack that just happened, I guess. Hey, what's up? Heard about the attacks in the city. Good that you reported them to me, boy. I've sent some high ordinators to deal with the situation. You can help me in another way. I wanted to investigate the disturbance. These attacks are an affront to the city and to the lady. We must learn more about them. I understand the passage has opened up in the plaza that leads to some Dwemer ruins. Oh, really? The memorial statue has been destroyed and an entrance has been discovered in the rubble from which the creatures emerged. Perhaps these things are of Dwemer origin. I've been told that they look at least partially mechanical. Investigate these ruins and report your findings to me immediately. Alright. There isn't just trouble at the palace, probably. Oh, goodness. I actually just realized it's a miracle that that fucking guy didn't aggro to me, because I went right in the middle there. Hello, Shiny Mew. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Did hear that apparently today is the Canadian version of Thanksgiving, which might be the first time I've heard about that one since... I mean, it's a tall order for me. It would be a tall order for me to know about that, considering that I don't even celebrate the United States Thanksgiving because I'm not in the United States, but have seen that message pass around today, so happy Thanksgiving to anyone to whom that might apply. That this message may actually reach, I suppose. It's the, there's a rub, you might say. Wooden ladder to Bam's Amshand Hearthfire Hole. I hope this counts as a... there we go. An actual combat area so that I can rest here. It's kind of ironic that places where you can rest whenever you want are the places that contain things that are probably going to try to kill you. Oh boy. Interesting. Are those like sphere sentinels fighting beasts here? Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling each other in the ruins of Bam's Amshand. Dwemer creatures seem to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. The origin is still a mystery to me, but it is clear to me that they are not of Dwemer make. So what, do I just turn back? I don't just keep on pressing on here, I just... Oh shit, hold on. Oh. All of a sudden I might have no choice but to press on here. This guess I will have to turn these guys here. What the fuck? That guy killed me in like... How many hits was that? 1 hit, 2 hits? That was interesting. Didn't really realize that, or didn't think that the freaking orb sentinels would be able to kill me that quickly. Let's wait just a minute for the battle to carry on its own pace here, I guess. Apparently these guys are very good at beating the constructs with that electric shot looking thing that they have. Oh boy, and I think they might have noticed that I'm here too and I'm trying to kill them now. I don't know what's up with that electric shot, but apparently it's very good at hitting me and trying to deal with the fact that I'm alive. And it's a lot more effective at close range, that's the ticket. Okay, so I guess I will actually not even bother with sticking around and trying to kill those things. I'll just witness their battle and then immediately leave. So the question is, did that ladder that goes all the way down into the Dwemer ruin, was that somehow already there as part of the rubble when that opened up, or did somebody actually toss it there after the fact? I don't know, it seems like a very weird coincidental lineup. This is the Wii Fit thing from Smash Ultimate, or Smash 4, right? I think so. Oh, once again I narrowly managed to avoid getting noticed by that guy. Didn't even realize it. Well, hey, guess you'll never guess what I saw. They say these new creatures were fighting with the Dwemer creatures. This is very disturbing. Only someone with great power could control these Fabricant creatures. How Alexia will be interested to hear this news. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna bring it up with her immediately and see exactly what she has to say about this.
Blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Only wisdom, I am sure. Your Fedrus has told me more about your work so far in Mournhold. He suggested I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I've decided there may be a task for you to complete. Oh yeah, what would that be? Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently formed, led by a young Dwemer named Eno Romari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining in popularity. Very little is known about them yet, but there is one very disturbing fact that we have learned. Many of their members have been found dead. The leader of this little cult resides in Morrowind, though he is not known to have a permanent residence. He is dangerous. He spreads discontent among many people. He is not to be killed. I want no martyrs to this madman's cause. What happened to the cult members, apparently? 7 of them have been found so far, all dead, all in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison. Not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Meralian Othen at the Great Bazaar. Brother Sebel was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, and of this Eno Romari, take her with him. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Let's hear about these people. Look for her in the bazaar, find out what she knows. One day just like the others. Okay. Guess we just have one way to follow up on this at this point then. So let's go for it. The bazaar is that way, correct? Yeah.
Justice.
Someone to look for in the bazaar. What was the specific thing? Morrowind Orthan in the Great Bazaar. Her brother was one of the dead cultists. Do we just like look for people here, or can we perhaps ask about this person?
May all speak well of you, Sarah.
Hello, Marina Gilnith. There's much work to be done. No time for silly fancies like drinking and dancing out. But I wouldn't give it to meet someone new, already. Believe it or not, I had no intention of working here when I came to Morrowind. It's alright, let's hear it. It's mostly my fault, really. I live in a small village in the south of Morrowind. They cared for me a great deal, and they only wanted the best for me. They only wanted the best for me. Then they arranged my marriage to... Hold on, what song is this? Is this the engine song? I think it is, yeah. Where were we here? When they arranged my marriage to a wealthy nobleman, I couldn't take it. He was disgusting and I wanted nothing to do with him, so I ran away and ended up here in Morrowind. I was convinced that I'd be able to find the man of my dreams, only it hasn't worked out that way. I was foolish about it, to be sure. Never considered that I'd need money to survive on my own. I was determined, though, not to go crawling back to the village and beg forgiveness from my parents and that lonesome man. Make it on my own, and only then would I contact my parents and let them know where I was. So I started working, and now it's all I do. Never have to meet anyone. It's alright, I guess we're just gonna take note of that, because I'm pretty sure we had like a matchmaker quest. Not feeling very talkative right now, perhaps some other time. Well, okay. What can we ask her about this person that we're looking for? Boy, have you met someone? To tell you up front that I'm very apprehensive about all this. I'm taking a big risk here, not to mention that I need to leave work for a bit. You'd better be right about this. If you found someone who's all wrong for me, I'll simply never forgive. Okay, so I get the feeling that I'm gonna have to look better into that.
You always get the other kind.
What about Morrowind Tribunal? Check over to the west end of the bazaar. Boy. I mean, this is the west end of the bazaar, so... Quite sure what else we can look. Jother and... Masarabar. Oh, they're still talking about what a great performance it was. You're not the person that I'm looking for, are you? Nope. Nobody in here in Morrowind. Well, I've checked the west end of the bazaar quite extensively and I'm still not really able to find anyone by that name. Only a couple of ordinators and then... Christ, hold on. This other person who does not want to talk to me and does not have the name that I'm after right now. Not quite sure exactly what they want me to do now.
Blessings upon your house.
Nothing there either. Boy.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Justice never sleeps.
Wait a second. Am I stupid? Hold on a second. No, I am not. This is literally
Do you have a question for me, sir?
the eastern end of the bazaar. It's the opposite of what they told me to go. Apparently I've got something to ask you about your dead brother, I think. They're a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city. You almost often find them in Gottfried outside the Winged Guar. What about this guy? A lunatic. You'll find him outside the Winged Guar, spouting his nonsense for passers-by and to the other drunks tumbling out of the cavern. What about your dead brother? I guess that's one thing that we needed to look into as well, technically. You heard about my brother. It's hard to imagine his gun. All would be well if he hadn't fallen in with Inno Romery and those end of times lunatics. It was the cult that caused his death. So I could go look for the cult. Right now. With this rain ASMR relaxation sound effects thing. Back us up, but I think I'll actually make my way to the residential district and then... I guess that's where I have to search. Oh, whoops. I'll at least take a quick look there, even though I'm getting kind of distracted by my own RL fatigue at this point. Might have to end things a little bit earlier than usual because of that. What's going on with this guy? This person back here. Why are you just standing here in the... Oh, hey, is that the same guy that what is this? Or stag the sweltering. Don't know what's going on in this place. Monsters bursting up from the ground, guards running around everywhere. Well, notice I'm not blaming this on any witch, and it's still too hot around here. Oh, is that way it's awesome. Boy comment as a bit of an explanation for his bizarre behavior. What does my journal say after getting more consultation from Merlin Othen? Got reached near the Winged Guar. Hold on. I am actually doing this all wrong, I guess. It would be these people here. I was looking at the wrong... because I was looking at the wrong building there. You know, Romari, apparently you are. It is I, Inno Romery. Beast, can you tell me about your job? No, perhaps not, right, so... we ask about the end of times. We're a peaceful group dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times. Teach my followers the way to enlightenment through understanding of what is happening in our world and at what is to come in the next. All my people know the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles, and many are willing to make great sacrifices for a cause. Guess it doesn't really tell me much. How about the guy that you killed, apparently? I can't ask him about that.
Take care, stranger.
You believe the power of the Tribunal is faltering and that a new and frightening age is coming tomorrow. Is there anything else we can talk about? Beliefs are very simple. Plus Tribunal, the ones filled with glory are no longer the gods they once were. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane. But when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The angel... No, wait a second. I'm getting distracted. Ripples throughout the land. The passing of the three here. I feel like it's starting to fade here. Passing of the three will be a prelude to the end of this era and the beginning of the next. The followers of the end of times are making ourselves ready for really doing what? We realize that the end of the era will bring many changes. We believe that the gates of oblivion will open to... Boy, I've heard for the next game. A multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you that this is a good thing, that we are descended from the Daedra. It will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently, though. The coming age will be a time of great horror. Daedra princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will rush over the land, destroying all that man and mer have built over these thousands of years. The only protection from this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watch over us even now. Many of our followers choose to participate in the cleansing, to prepare the way for the rest of us. It's a sacrifice to be sure, but it is for the greater good. The greater good. Insert Edgar Wright's GIF here. It is a glorious ritual. Followers cleanse themselves of all their troubles and all their burdens here on this earth. They send themselves ahead to the ancestors, spreading our word, making ready for when we shall all join them in our fight against the hordes. So that information eventually came out. Should report this information to Alexia immediately. So what's she gonna do about it?
Look at it.
I can just climb up that. I'll take that. I mean, we were told to come here about the journal, so...
Bathe in the light of my mercy.
What have we learned about the end of times, cult and their beliefs? Tribunal has lost its power, has it? These fools would dare question Almalexia's power here in her city. I'll give him a lesson in power in the old agent. Well, I guess I must now. These fools must be reminded of the true power of a god. Since the attack on the city, much of my own power has been spent on caring for my people. The number of wounded has been astronomical, and caring for them all has been taxing to even me. Still, I must demonstrate to these people what it is to mock the will of a god. I will travel to the ruins of Bam Zamshand and activate the Karstein Bisharn. Loosely translated, the Weather Witch. At its height, the Dwemer civilization was masterful in the use of machinery. In a time of drought, Dwemer scholars were commissioned to create a machine that would bring rain to their lands. They created the Karstein Bisharn, which is I guess what we're talking about now. Its existence was little more than a myth until recently when the ruins opened beneath my city. Ways for you to achieve... No, activate the machine, make it to create... ash storms in Mournhold. What will that accomplish, though? While these storms may be common on the island of Ardenfell, they do not occur here. Although they will, and these heretics will understand the power of the Tribunal. Well, is there no better way to try and figure out to show off your power? That seems like a really petty thing to do. got the power dweller coherer. Oh boy, I'm like really kind of fading out, so... Here we have our next actual plot objective now. If I can just adjust my... X fucking gives me what? Oh shit, she gave us something too heavy, are you kidding me? What was it? She gave us the power dweller coherer, which is apparently 40. Wait, that's really stupid. Guess I'm gonna leave the blessed spear right the fuck here in the temple. I'll come back here to pick it up again later, I guess. I should make sure that I can still do that. Wait, what? Did I just pick that up again without meaning to? I think I did. So I just wanted to make sure that nothing would happen if I pick that up again.
I clean this temple, sir. Mind you keep it that way.
I mean, I'm actually doing my best interest to dump some of this stuff in like the shops and whatnot. I mean, other than some magic stuff, I think I'll mostly be... I don't know, selling off that at this point. No, not anything. Shoot. What word was I looking for? It might just be my brain trying to come up with something that isn't actually coherent, because I've gotten to that point where I think that no, I think that's gonna be pretty much where I leave off for now. On a very, very mildly shorter than usual stream. Wait a second. No, I don't want to change the name to that. I just want to save it in survival. Yes. Okay, create another quick save and then quit. That should be plenty. Survival quick save all dealt with. And yeah, it feels like my head is going bizarre places right now, so I should probably just get off. Let me see what the playlist is gonna have for me at the very tail end of this misadventure here. First fall is from Cuphead, oh boy. Apparently when I have the... when I don't have the composer for the metadata here set to unknown, it's still gonna have to do weird placement stuff with the friggin' ticker text thing. I'm not sure what to make of that, but yes. Also a little bit more Morrowind Tribunal. Something that I think I'll go back to next week, because I'm really wanting to get back to the other stuff that I was looking to do this week, which would be, you know, more of the spooky stuff that I prepared. Well, quote-unquote prepared, more like offhandedly remember that I had, and offhandedly remember that I probably should focus on in the, you know, quote-unquote spooky month that is October, but we'll be getting into that tomorrow, hopefully. But right now, I think the best thing for me is just gonna be to end things off without much fanfare, so... Especially considering that I'm not even sure if I could do anything to follow up, even if I had the means to right now, just because of my completely not all there consciousness that resulting from this weird cycle shifts that I do all the time, but anyhow. I suppose what I'll say is what I always do try to say, which is y'all take it easy. Take it easy. I think everybody forgot me like always. Thanks for chatting, always great whenever people chat. Thanks to anyone who may have been lurking during that. And I will be seeing you later. As I said, probably tomorrow. Maybe try to make it a little bit earlier if my my consciousness decides to still be capricious. But I'll be doing something a little bit different. Some spooky October related game. I haven't actually decided which one yet. Pretty much only know what I want to do when it's actually the end of the month, but I'll figure something out. So hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, I will merely say that I will see you later.